Hello! Welcome back! We have a lot going on in the chat already. Oh my god. I was barely ready on time.
Was that homophobic?
What?
It was when he took our cookies away.
What?
Sure was, especially when he added the slurs.
We're 68% to a hype train, so we... Oh, there goes the hype train.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh! Dan's making a mess. I caught him with my trap. No, just kidding. That was not intentional. So we started out with Megan gifting a tier 1 sub, saying "Get good, Law," and then Law gifted a sub. So who did these go to? We had Heli Warrior and Wounded Dairy who got subs. Then Law said you got to get to 332 to be on my level. Alex said, "No, guys, don't fight by giving us money." Law said 100 Gaticorns. And then Megan said, "We all bow down to your greatness, Law." She said, really... "Too poor to continue the train, lol." That's quite alright. Thank you so much, guys. You guys are very sweet. Okay, so we had a few follows last week when we got rated that I don't think I shouted out. We had Wounded Dairy and Dungeon and Doodles and Midnight Raven 55 who all followed. Thank you so much, everybody. The raid was amazing.
Best of raids.
Okay, I want to start with something a little special. We got our Twitch recap in the Gmails this week.
Oh, yeah?
And I've tagged it the recap stream in hopes that we get pushed out to the Twitch recap people. So we better actually go through the Twitch recap that we got, because we got some stats for the year. Now, they didn't tell us where we ranked this year, but we do have our hours watched and our total streams. So we had 94 streams in 2023.
That's pretty lame.
That's not pretty lame. That's like for people who
94. Well, considering 52 is one stream a week. Right?
Yeah.
So
it was you guys.
Pretty lame.
Okay.
Yep.
okay.
We had 1.19 thousand hours watched.
Can we get more?
I hope so.
So like 1,190 kind of thing?
But that's not including anybody on YouTube or anywhere else. This is just Twitch.
Fireball!
We're in 5 categories. We had 91 clips made by the community. I think Law was a good portion of that.
Yeah, we appreciate the clipping.
Our top stream was to 189 viewers. That would have been one of the big raids. Was that Evantris who rated us for that one? I think?
Probably.
I think it was Evantris. We had 11,000 chats, 11.59 thousand chats sent.
That's pretty cool.
That's a lot of chats.
It's a lot of
it does tell us we're in the top 10% of Dungeons and Dragons streamers.
Okay.
That's insane.
Right?
That's good. It's pretty good.
That's actually wild.
Yeah.
Because, like, we are not, by any means, like, a big streamer.
No, we are not. We're also in the top 10% of For the King streams.
Yeah!
And that's the real fucking award.
You're welcome!
We also have Baldur's Gate, Pokemon, Mario Kart, and I think that goat's just meant to be a picture. None of those we were high enough to get like a top percentage of. But yeah, Dungeons & Dragons and For the King.
Us not the top 10% of Baldur's Gate?
I know, unbelievable.
Whoa.
Nobody streams Baldur's Gate.
Nobody
does.
Blind was one of our top 3 tags. We had Canada, Blind, and Role-Playing.
Top 3 ones used or top 3 ones visited?
Top 3 tags like we were checked out on, I think is how that works. And then we have our emotes. So we have the Advent 121H emote, was used 43 times. The winner was absolutely Incinerate again this year. 56 times that it was
When
used.
you only have 2, it's really hard to be number 1.
Yeah, 3rd place was actually the second one, which was the annoyed Runa face.
We'd try to bring some more in. I think that'd be fun.
Okay, somebody take a wild guess at how many channel points we had spent in 2023.
Okay, so I drank water more than I wanted.
Yeah.
And each water drink is 10k.
I have an idea.
Okay, how about this? Sub 200,000 or above 200,000?
Above 100,000.
Above 100,000?
Above 100,000.
Below 200,000 or above?
Below 200.
Okay, so between 100 and 200,000?
I want to say a little below 100.
A little below
I want to
100,000?
say over 200.
Over 200,000. Okay, it is 182,529.
I was going to say 175.
That's a lot of bits!
That's a lot of bits. Or, yeah, well, channel points.
Okay, so we had 129 new followers. We had 232 new subscribers, which is higher than the followers somehow. And then 212 gifted subscriptions.
Oh,
and
no.
9 hype trains. Uh-oh, did you crush a cookie?
I broke Garfield.
Oh no,
I wanted to show stream.
Oh, disaster!
He just looks great.
So we cookie decorated.
We did. Yeah, we did some.
My dad made gingerbread and sugar cookies and made icing and stuff for everybody, and then we spent some time earlier today decorating cookies.
There's the Garfield.
This is my.
Wait, let me just make sure it's visible. Yeah, absolutely.
This is my Garfield cookie. I used one of the star cookies and cut off two of its limbs. So I glued cat ears onto him. And then I made Alex. And I think everyone will agree this is the most real Alex you've ever seen.
You're saying that you're sitting beside a face?
This is actually the real. This is the real Alex.
He's the embodiment of a cookie.
It's just the way the cookie crumbles, Alex.
I'll make you a cookie, Law.
Yeah.
Oh wait.
Law said I want a cookie, begging face.
Law, I have a.
Yes, Law.
I have a
channel points
present
are different
for
than
you.
bits, I know. Yeah.
I have a lot.
Oh yeah, the present's really cute. That's maybe my favorite.
It's so fluffy and glittery.
But yeah, I just wanted to say thank you to everybody watching. You know, it's really cool to see those statistics and how we've grown and how we've blown up in the last, half a year, I want to say. But obviously it took the, 2 years before that to build that trust and build that fan base and build that fun.
Here you go, for the
So
And honestly, just get enough cameras to have us all on screen.
yeah, we like
Microphones.
I really like the fantasy crafting.
we like having you guys around. We appreciate it. Yeah, so obviously, on Twitch, here's the best place to hang out with us when we're doing it.
Hold up. No, I'm not done.
Oh,
We've
you're
got
not?
we've got 2 more pages of stuff from this. I also want to catch up with chat a little bit because Megan said she was too poor to continue the train. Law said same. I'm legitimately out of money. I shouldn't have done that gift, but I had to answer the call. Megan! What have you done?
I love you, but I really want to play D&D. Can you sum up the last 2 pages?
Okay, alright. So we're ahead for raids. So we had 44 raids sent out. We got raided 30 times and got shouted out 7 times. And our loudest fans, in order,
In order.
are Law Tyrannus,
Yeah.
Sugary Darling,
Wait,
Talsher, which is these 2.
wait a minute. Law
Law's number
what?
1.
Sorry, who's that?
Oh, okay. Kettle Ducky, Yondu Poppins. That's the top
It's
5.
really strange
Yeah.
how we're 2 and 3.
Also, we have a
be
limited time global emote, Goaty Modi.
against the wall.
What?
It's a goat with flashing glasses on. I don't know. Somebody pop it into chat. It looks interesting as all hell. Yeah, Law said that his lathe sent me back a few grand, but I hope the butt plugs I make will be popular. Yeah, you came from the Adventures raid. That was the best raid. Megan says she just saw when Law joined. Also, we got a Ruta Juice. Ruta, did you juice? Okay. All right. Yeah, there it is. There's the goat Modi. Oh, okay, so on the Twitch thing they sent me, it had an E between goat and Modi. Oh, it's the E Modi. Goat emoji. And I read goatee emoji.
Goatee?
Goatee
Yeah.
emoji. Oh,
Alright.
goatee emoji likes
Goatee,
you.
goatee.
Take it away, Dan.
So like I said, the best place to chat with us when we're doing stuff is on Twitch. We appreciate that. If we're not on Twitch, you can get on our Discord and hang out with us and chat with us there. If you can't watch us when we're
Brody, you can't interrupt him. He's got to get his steam.
sorry.
See what I mean?
Okay, sure.
Take it away.
If you can't watch us when we're doing it, you can see us on podcasts anywhere, Apple, Spotify,
Google?
Apple,
Does Google have
Spotify,
one?
Yeah, we're on Google.
Apple, Spotify, and Audible. Those are the main ones. Anywhere you can find podcasts. And if you want to watch our backlog of videos, you can always help on YouTube. So we really appreciate you guys. And yeah, thank you. So if you like what we do, like, subscribe, follow, however you want to show some appreciation, share us with your friends. That'd be great.
Law said Brody fucked it up. Off with his head. Absolutely, Law. We will get that dealt with off stream. However, let's do the recap. So last we left off, Sylphie and Lance had rushed into a vineyard that you guys were passing by to help a blood-covered girl that you saw fleeing.
Yeah.
You discovered that her home was under attack by an ogre and a strange demon. Your battle saw Cyrus nearly ripped in half by a thunderous boar. You switched gears to helping Jezzebell recover, from the death of her father after finishing off the nearby enemies, and helping her into the new reality she found herself in. You took her with you as you made your way to Malova and helped her recover her ticket to speak with her uncle. He got her set up to return home and make sure that help would come find her when she needed it. He also promised to send someone ahead of you all to Gusan, your final destination, to get you in touch with a hidden elder of the Yettlen clan. You guys also wanted a second favor from him. You had made casual friends with an innkeeper who had a problem, and he said for the right sort of quid pro quo, he could help you deal with that. You're currently casing a location that you're going to be breaking into to prove that one of his clients could not have broken into it. In the meantime, Jasmine is about a day away, returning Jezzebell home, and we ended just as her old neighbor, an old lady, was pulling her into a hug. No words required as you're standing at the door here. Just old lady wrapping her in this big warm hug as you're standing there. So, I'll get a room ready for you. He's hurt his leg, so he won't be much help with any bags or anything, but if you want to stay here with us, you can. You don't need to stay at home. We should get some things repaired before we get you home. He was over taking a look the other day. We were worried about you. Oh, thanks. I don't have much on me, but I have enough for now. This is Jasmine.
Hi.
Her and her friends really helped. They got me to Gusan, and I talked to my uncle, and he said some people will come and help fix things up. That's good. All right, I'm going to get busy and get a room for you. Don't stand there being useless. So she starts pushing her husband away, and you see him kind of limping, walking really carefully on the one leg away from there. As you're left with her once again, she turns to you. Thanks.
All right, listen. And I'm going to start fixing her clothes. The world is very scary.
Figure that out.
Don't learn to fight. Learn to run away. As soon as you start fighting, you never stop.
Okay. I don't want to fight. I don't want to see anything like that again. I think I'll be alright here. He said he'll take care of me. Apparently, my dad helped him with some sort of room in the basement that he would lend to people sometimes, and he said as long as I'm willing to look after the place, he'll make sure everything keeps running.
Okay.
I always knew we had people visiting, and sometimes they were family and they'd stay upstairs, and sometimes they weren't family and they'd stay downstairs, and we wouldn't talk to them. Just didn't know what it was all about.
Well, it's probably safer to keep your nose out of it.
I think so too. And hey, if I don't know what I want to do, but maybe if I decide I want to keep running the farm, it'll give me a chance. I don't know. It's a lot.
Well, here, in case you need to get around, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna bring her my horse. His name is Pablo. I'm gonna tie it.
Thanks.
Yeah.
You mean I can keep him?
Yeah, of course.
She just tackles you in a hug. Not enough to bowl you over at all.
You take care of him, okay?
Of course, yeah.
Alright.
This one's for Sophie, and this one's for Cyrus, and this one's for Lance. So she gives you 3 hugs.
Alright. We'll be back to visit when we come back.
Yeah, anytime you want to stay, or if you need a basement to hide in. Thanks.
Alright, stay safe.
Yeah. Oh, let me get my bag. She'll go over and pull her stuff off the horse.
She didn't need to laugh about that one. Likelihood of us needing a basement to hide in is high.
This is not a joke. This is the best offer I've received all week.
We're running low on basements. And yeah, so on my way out, I'm going to cast Summon Steed, or whatever it's called.
Oh, Find Steed.
Find Steed.
Yeah.
And summon a very angry-looking horse.
Just like eyebrows on the horse, like slanted
Yeah,
down.
just like
I don't know why I pictured a Disney villain immediately, like slanted eyebrows, a bit of a like black goatee, on like a white horse's face.
Like Maximus from Tangled, but like
I was
black.
picturing like what's the guy? He's not a pirate, but he's on the ocean. Sinbad. I was picturing like Sinbad, like something, or no, Road to El Dorado.
No.
You guys know the guy with the goatee? I was picturing that face, but like in a horse form.
Oh.
no. It looks like whatever. What was Yaizel's thing?
My nightmare.
Yeah, it looks like a nightmare got demoted with all of the same attitude. Like, it would absolutely accept a donation of a soul.
But just no flames.
No, yeah.
Flames are more
Every once in a while, it doesn't catch itself, and like it burns a hoof. Like, it gets really angry that this affects it. Okay, so you have a distinctly angry-looking horse appear beside you. Are you making your way back?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to need a Constitution saving throw. This is going to be a pretty exhausting journey riding there and directly back. Not getting a lot of sleep along the way.
You also stay at a house, I'm sure.
A check or a save?
Save.
Okay.
Yeah.
22.
22. Okay. You arrive a little less than a day and a half later back in Malova, tired. Not quite fully exhausted at this point, but tired and sore. Definitely saddle sore. You're not used to riding, and this horse
You're
doesn't...
still walking like you've been fucked.
Yeah, you definitely have the cowboy meander going on. As you can meet up with your companions again, have you guys been up to anything over
We
the past
wanted
2
to
days?
case out the joint.
Yes, you guys did. You went around and you had noticed. I'm going to change the description a little bit because I ended up with a map and I couldn't get one that matched exactly, so I'm going to err towards the map as opposed to the original description. So, it is a number of buildings attached together. It's on a corner. It is a 2-story building, looks like, or I guess 3 stories. Shop on the bottom, there's a 2nd story, and then like kind of an attic story to it that has a window. And yeah, there's the sheeting that's over everything, the kind of like do not cross, like policed off area. And when you were there, you saw a number of guards from the Barkos clan, and 2 decidedly more competent looking members of the Barkos clan there. Not just guards, but probably clan members in their own right. One that had the yellow eyes of an eagle, and the other who seemed to have a very sensitive nose that was drawing his attention towards things before they came near the area. You guys had made some talk about trying to get dog pepper. You knew that this would probably disable the nose. He would immediately know there's dog pepper in the area, but it would disable his nose.
But also be suspicious.
Yes.
Very suspicious.
Yes. Yeah. If he puts 2 and 2 together, you're in trouble.
Unless because I'm the distraction.
Yeah.
Find out for a way for dog pepper to be a part of my perfume.
Well, Sylphie.
You're having a really bad time.
Sylphie.
Just
Yeah, like
What if you...
pepper spray.
No, but... What if you pretend to be a monster hunter, and you were looking to see if there's been... Are we doing it at nighttime?
It's up to you guys. So you guys would be back together at this point. You guys have had 2 days to case the joint. They're very serious about protecting this. You can't see anything that's going on inside. You can't even see like any of the windows. They're all like tarped off from the outside with like what looks like leather that's been stretched over. Yeah, pretty serious like shutting in everything here.
I like this Beastmaster idea, like Trapper or whatever, but I don't think it looked like one.
Okay, I have another idea.
Okay.
If the Beastmaster won. And, what if we pull the old,
Well, that's already open.
Drunk.
wagon full of shit? And we drive right by the front door, and as we hit the front door, the wheels break on the one side, and shit fountain just goes sprawling all across the front area. And you like right... Yeah, well, you don't have to.
But I'm really bad at cleaning it up, so it would be a really long distraction.
Exactly, and then they're smelling shit the whole time.
And, yeah, I like it. and I would be the pretty little damsel in distress, and then maybe that'll help me fix my cart.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure there's a couple little, like, pig farms or something around that we could probably get some pretty gnarly shit.
Ted,
I
you
don't
are
want-
here for this if you would comment, by
What?
the way.
Are we bringing,
You're
like...
here for this if you want.
Am I here for this? I
Yes.
thought it was before I got
Yeah,
there.
you're here.
No,
Are
no.
we putting animal shit in the back?
Animal shit, yeah. Like, we were delivering it over to,
Oh.
like, somewhere.
I was just, what if we get, like, herbs and stuff, and then I'm, like, a traveling witch?
And then spill your...
Yeah, and then it would make sense why I have the dog's pepper.
Okay. It just, that might not take very long to clean up.
Oh,
Actually, no, it could. It could.
cut.
Okay, I'm gonna go... Can I get a wagon? we
You
have a wagon.
can. Yeah, you do have a wagon. However, you have someone living in the wagon at the moment.
No, so we need another wagon. Okay, so I just want to buy...
Get out! We're filling you with shit.
I just want to buy, like, a shitty covered wagon. Like, that's just, like, a normal wagon with, like, a little bit of high... Like, not like a fully...
Okay,
Build for
you
shit.
have a few options depending on how special you want to get.
Get the
Um,
one-horse one, so it looks like I'm traveling alone.
Yeah, it's just a
Yeah,
single
so
horse.
you have
Carrying...
Because I'm a witch.
there is a you can get a small cart, a large cart, or you can get an actual wagon.
Sure, that's fine.
So small or large
There's
cart,
one
like
for
small
the
cart
wheels.
is like a little better than a wheelbarrow, like you know. Like,
So probably a large cart. That would
Yeah.
that would one
Problems.
horse.
yeah, you can get a large cart for 50 gold,
Okay.
and you have horses to pull it. if
All
you
right.
so desire.
We only need one horse. Yeah.
Yes.
And then okay. So what I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna try to go talk to.
Papers.
Also, before we get too far, hello, Huso, welcome.
Hola,
Hi. Huso
Huso.
showed up and said hola. They said, do anyone need inspiration? Last
Me.
time Dan always seems to roll like ass, so it's probably worth giving it to him.
I have been known to
We've all been known.
Megan said yep.
to shit the proverbial dice tray.
Rona might have some clutch rolls coming up,
She
so
might be
if
doing
she's
some
going to be the
persuasion.
But
distraction.
okay, so I'm gonna go talk to a carpenter, and I'm gonna show him. Hey, look, I was wondering, like, we have the wagons here with the cart.
Hold up. Let me get my glasses.
Okay, good point.
Where'd I put them?
You put them on your head.
Ah!
Yeah, I saw them there.
What's that?
Are you able to? Sorry, is he talking to me or?
Yes. Yeah, he's turned back to you now that he's put his glasses on.
Okay, you see the cart here in the front.
Yeah.
So it has like this is the front. Can you see my hands?
Yes, I can see
Okay, so there's the front of the cart where the horses are.
Yeah.
There's the front and then the sides and then the back.
That's a cart. Yeah.
So the back opens already. I'm wondering if you can make it so that the sides have like a latch where the sides will latch down and hinge down and lie flat.
Sure.
Yeah.
I can do that.
Okay. And then on each of the sides of the cart that go down, can you, like, when it's up, can you just put like a couple of like a shelf so that we could put something in along the side of the cart there?
Yeah, of course. Shelves are easy.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, now you're gonna need hinges. That's new tech. You're gonna need at least 4, so 30 gold a piece, probably 120 gold.
So did you say new tech hinges?
Yes, hinges.
I'm gonna like push the door a little bit with my toe.
I'm fucking with you. I'm not that old. Right? Yeah, some hinges and some shelves. I can do that.
Okay.
Really? Can they fit books? Like,
Well,
like really witchy books?
And
I
like
could
jars.
Put a side, and you can
Jars.
put a string. How secure do you need it?
That's
Make it so cheap that if I were to even blow a little whistle on it, it would all fall.
That seems like an odd request for jars and stuff.
I do, you know, and I'm gonna turn. I'm like, we want it so that it's secure, but we do a bit of a show. We're kind of a traveling
All right.
apothecary.
Yes.
So is there a way that we could have it set so that you could hook the
okay.
latches up to a string, so that we could pull the string from the front bench and
Oh,
the latches
really?
would pop open and open
So
up?
you're not just going to want a beam in there. You want something you can pull off. Sure. Yeah.
Okay,
I can
wait.
do that. Listen. So security, right? I can make it so you can put a rope across it, or I can make it a whole enclosed cupboard. What do you want? Or anything between. I could have a little fold-up piece on the shelf that just pops the front. I mean, obviously, a cupboard's the safest and can't get out from any direction.
Can you make me a cupboard?
Yeah, I can make cupboards. I make cupboards all the time. I'm a carpenter. under.
That would be really cool.
practically in the
Can
name.
there be like a little fold out table desk counter thing?
We're getting quite a bit for a
Okay,
fold-up
I'm
wall
like,
at this
I'm
point.
like, I'm like pulling Sylvie back. I'm like, no, this is good. Good. A cupboard. It opens up. You know what I mean? That would be fine.
You know what I have done, though? On the outside, a bench that folds down, and then a flat top that goes over it, and you can sit on either side, and you kind of
Like
have
a
a
little-
floating picnic
The
bench.
table.
Like a little table?
Yeah.
How much would that
Okay.
be?
Oh,
Let's
it's
put
not
that.
so much trouble. The
I'm like,
fold-out bench is a little bit, but...
I'm turning. I'm like, because I'm envisioning where the store is.
Yeah.
Let's put that on the left side. The fold-out bench with the table.
No, the table is the top of the cart at that
Okay.
point.
On the left side.
Right, but
on
it's the whole top of the cart, so there's not really like a left or right side.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, unless you want me to make it so that half the top of the cart can collapse down into a table.
You
but
can do
no.
that!
Yes,
I'm
of course.
like, maybe not the table for now.
Maybe not on this part.
Let's just do the fold-out sides for now. Is
All
that
right.
Good. Okay.
Fold
Thank
down
you.
sides.
With the
I'll
with the
give
little
you,
shelf.
Yeah, a shelf, some cupboards. Cupboards
Yeah.
will be really secure.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh, do we what? That's okay.
Thank you.
All right,
How long do you need?
a leather strip. Well, I can get my hands on a cart pretty
Yeah.
easy.
And I'm explaining to him like
Hinges are pretty hard to get a hold of these days.
um.
I can get hinges.
So like where the cart is, like a little like it has like a little metal thing that just pulls down and drops it out.
Right.
Just put a string on there so it comes out and comes to the front of the cart so we can just pull it and drop the side down.
Easy.
Okay, good. Right on.
As for the extra work, pairing the side, no more than a day. Day's work, probably 50 gold.
Okay.
Okay.
Here you go.
Thank you.
I give him 60.
Oh,
Oh,
generous.
I don't see her giving him 60. And then as she walks away, I'm like, hey, here's another 10 for being clever. I appreciated the jokes.
I knew it would pay off eventually. My school teacher didn't, I'll tell you that much. I always tell you, you won't get anywhere as a comedian. But I did, didn't I?
I'm not paying you extra until we see it.
You'll be impressed, don't worry. Alright, I'm gonna put a card together.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll see you tomorrow.
I'm going to go with Sylphie and Jasmine to just a shop.
Bed.
Can we go get me disguise? And just like books. Books are really witchy.
Books, but we also need jars.
And eyeballs.
Yeah,
And
but
liquid.
here's what we do. We put
What
we
happened
put
to the shit plan?
well, we decided to do
I don't
a
want to
witch
sit in a
cart
cart
one.
of shit.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put dog pepper into a couple of the jars. We're gonna put eyeballs into some of the jars. We're gonna put like
Where are we getting eyeballs?
We
I-
could kill some people if we really wanted
not
to.
people.
We could
I
kill.
really want to get eyeballs that bad.
Okay, we're gonna buy really smelly stuff.
All right.
Really spicy, smelly, witchy stuff and put it in jars.
I have a herb component pouch that we could
We can
use.
also
So-
put some of your spices in one of the jars.
That's what I'm thinking. Oh god, that's a weapon.
I could try it.
Could you imagine if it became airborne?
Be delicious.
How much do you have?
Her spice?
Yeah.
I got
Her
about
spice.
3 more
Yeah.
pouches.
The one that she puts in
Four.
her bowls.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it would suck in the eyes, but like it tastes.
But that's what I'm saying.
Pepper spray!
It's become airborne. It's now hitting everybody within a 15-yard. They're dead. They're dead or blind.
Wait, if you let
Lance.
your snakes take a bite and then do your poison spray,
Yeah. But this is what I'm thinking.
does it become
You put all your
super
big
poison?
floppy books, right?
Yeah.
You put all your big, and then we put all the jars.
I could
right?
have my 2 mice start pushing things over.
So, but here's what we do as well. I
Oh
want
yeah?
Jasmine. I need you to go find me as many cheap,
Pocket sand.
just weird buttons, baubles, just cheap little beads, anything that looks strange and interesting. Get me. I'm gonna like pull a box like this.
Knickknacks.
Fill this.
Okay.
We need to find anything that is just smelly, stinky stuff to put in jars, and dog pepper. We need at least 2 jars of dog pepper. We're gonna put a bunch of books. I want you to find some paper and just scrawl like scribbles all over them.
I'm going to write my autobiography.
Okay, and then what we'll do is we'll slip some of the
On the
papers.
A full confession.
We'll slip some of the papers, Sylphie, in between the other books, so that when the books fly out, the papers go. Pfft.
Yeah, and I'm going to pretend that every single paper blowing away is very important to my research. And that I need every single little piece of paper, even though I'm going to make one say that the guards are little doo-doos.
Okay. All right. If you guys can get that stuff, Lance, can you help the ladies get that stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, and then I'll just check the card to make sure it's going to do what I want it to do.
Okay.
Okay, awesome. I will... Okay, we'll see you back here in half an hour?
Don't forget.
I mean, if we gotta find dog pepper and eyeballs and shit.
Well, like...
Eyeballs are
in
all
2 hours.
Okay, we'll meet back here in a couple hours.
Yeah, sounds good. Are we splitting up or sticking together?
I'm gonna go look for a witchy outfit.
Okay.
Probably
with
just
you.
stick together.
Me and her, you guys. Because if we split up, we know what if we get murdered.
Alright, we're getting dog pepper and stuff.
Okay, alright, sounds good.
Cart's not gonna be ready till tomorrow anyway, so.
Yeah, alright, let's go, Lance.
Alright.
Ready?
I'll get the smelly stuff.
Sure.
I want one person from each group to make me a perception check.
Fuck.
You're so downtown.
Can I do it?
I think we're equally good at perception.
I'll do my roll, because
I'll
it's
allow
me
it.
and Lance that are going.
Wait, could one of us, we're both proficient. Can we assist each other?
Sure, so one of you can roll advantage.
Or can we both roll one? And then...
Sure, yeah, if you like.
I should roll a d20, not a d12.
That's a good idea, yeah.
Many would agree. Okay, ready? All of my d20s are at the bottom.
Oh no! The hunt begins.
Okay, ready? Shake it together. Put your one hand over mine. See which dice we end up with. Grab!
Did you got both?
Yeah, that's how gravity works.
Amazing.
Alright.
How about this one?
Incredible.
25, Isaac.
25. Okay.
Pretty good. Okay, we got 24.
24.
A 16.
16.
No, 17.
No,
So-
we were together. We were doing the
No, you guys were both rolling your own check. Oh, you were both rolling the advantage together.
Yeah.
I see. Okay. So then, in that case, you guys
I see
start
nothing.
moving
Whose
around
group are you
town.
doing first?
I'm going to describe to both. It would be
Okay.
at different moments that this happens, but you guys are both kind of splitting up, and you're heading past where that shop is, and you can see the stuff where it's kind of blocked off. And Cyrus and Sylvie, I'm assuming, is whose bonus we're using here. You guys would both notice there's people moving around the street, and then there's some people that are moving like a little weirdly. Like if you were the guards, it wouldn't look strange, but because you guys are getting kind of like a behind-the-scenes look, there's another group casing this area.
Okay.
Could I get one of their faces in my head?
They're doing a decent job of keeping their faces out of sight. It looks, from what you can see, like a three-person team. You notice, like, you guys kind of catch them in one of the loops as someone's walking by and hits the alley, and you just kind of catch as, like, a cloak comes off. They still have, like, a head wrap on, and another cloak comes over and comes up, and they start this, like, loop around to hit the street again to look for more details. Cyrus, you would catch one of them moving through a, like, quieter part of the street and, like, talking up towards the roof of the building they're going by, like there's someone up there, although you don't see anyone up there.
Okay. Interesting.
Look, do you see those people?
Yeah.
I will take this. What?
So
No, the people, do you see them?
No.
Wow. That one has come around 5 times since we've entered the street, and that one is making notes in front of the door.
Just point out the two people you can see. Yeah.
Well, what do we want to do?
We should group up. We should see if they want to help us, because we're just trying to figure out if a place was robbed. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So they can get whatever they want from there, but we have to make sure that window isn't broken. So if we can go in together, or group up, or make a plan together, then both of us would benefit.
No, that's smart. I was just gonna beat them up.
That's also pretty smart, but maybe we keep the violence on the down low until they tell us to fuck ourselves.
Deal.
Okay.
Cyrus, you would also
Go
have
try and
noticed this
find
going on.
them.
You and Lance traveling kind of opposite sides of the street of them.
Lance, I think there's another group casing that joint.
What?
I think it looks. I point at the guys. Them. Looks like they're talking to somebody up on the roof as well.
Oh, fuck.
So I don't know if they're
We might not have time to wait for the cart.
For fuck's sakes.
We should find Sylphie and Jasmine.
Okay, I'll
We
go.
should find Cyrus.
Go over to Sylphie and Jasmine.
You guys are pretty close to each other. You know which directions. As you're like, they were going this way. You guys are like, they were going this way. Where could they have gone? Where could they...
We found potential partners in our business.
I'm gonna go over. Oh, okay.
They were chasing the giant, and I figure if we help them, and then they help us get in, because we just have to prove that the window wasn't broken, right?
Do we tip them off, or do we try to meet them inside and talk to them when we're not on the street? Did we get our stuff, by the way? Did we get our items?
You're shopping?
Yes.
No, you guys had just started.
Oh, so we don't
I
have
got
any.
one bubble.
You have a bonnet. You've got like a hat or something.
Okay. Lance and Sylvie, you guys are gonna have to improvise. Are you able to do some type of distraction in the front?
I could faint.
Okay. Can you guys handle some type of distraction?
I could cry really loud.
We don't even know their plan yet.
Oh, I know, but
Okay, what if I go try to get their face and then message them?
well, you saw them already. You can do it.
I asked Mr. DM that, and he said no.
Yeah,
What do
they remained covered.
Oh.
So I just have to go try to find them. But that should be pretty easy. I've got a pretty high investigation.
So if we try to go in and we just do our mission when you guys do your distraction, and then if we meet them inside, we can talk to them, kind of thing. I don't know.
Yeah, unless it gets ugly.
I'm
It
gonna
might
try.
work better to meet with them beforehand.
All right. Well, we'll get ready to go. If you can meet them and talk to them, then let us know.
Okay, we have to go find them.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna point out a building that's
You
beside.
guys need to start brainstorming, just in case.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna go over to a building that's just right beside that one. And be like, me and Jazz will just be over here.
Wait, what's happening? We're trying to talk to the other people scoping it out, right?
Yes, and you're gonna try to talk to them. If we can't talk to them, then we're gonna try to break in.
Okay, yeah, keep an eye on us.
Okay.
Ready?
Alright.
All right,
Yeah.
we'll just stand back.
What's our plan? What do we
Let's go looking.
just go bump into them, or?
No, I just need to see one of their faces.
Oh, all right.
And then I'm
I
going
could
to speak
bump
directly.
into one of them and pretend to get offended and try to start a fight.
And then I'm going to speak directly into their head.
Oh,
And then we're going to meet up.
yeah. So do you want me to try to get in a fight with one and see if I can get his hood off?
But what if he get in trouble?
Whatever.
Not whatever. We're about to rob. Like we're not in public view, by the way.
It's a little public nuisance. How bad could it be? Yeah.
You
How are we getting
remember
our hood
how
up,
many
then?
cells I got you out of?
I don't think it counts when they're your mother's cells, though.
They did count because you were still making mischief.
Yeah.
You bit
As
with
I
the guard
remember it,
captain.
you were making mischief. And
No.
I was coming along the...
No. You bit him. I did not bite him.
Are you guys still by
Yes,
us?
I did. No.
Okay.
Okay, I did bite the guard captain. No,
You
it wasn't-
did bite him.
Whatever. How are we getting this hood off? I'm just gonna see if I can bump into him and lay him out by accident. If we're lucky, his hood comes up, or you can help him up and peer into his hood.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna. Can I use investigation to look for them?
You know where they are. You see
Look
where
for
they're.
their face.
Which one?
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so
Any
you
of them
guys
have
walk up.
none.
You guys are walking together. You guys
both
cut
of
into
them?
the alleyway that they've
Nope.
been making like passes through.
Where's
And
the other
Lance
one,
doesn't
the
move
far
when he's coming
corner?
towards them,
Oh,
and goes to
over
like
here?
shoulder check into him, like
Can I
somebody.
help? Can I cast hold person on the guy?
You want to cast hold person on the guy? Sure. Go ahead and cast hold person. Okay.
This is in the alleyway, right?
Yeah.
Just don't-
Is that a wisdom saving throw for hold person?
Yeah.
Okay.
Have we had a long rest?
Yes.
Yes.
Like, it is a wisdom saving throw.
That is a 13.
Failure.
Okay, so Lance will have advantage as he tries to knock this gentleman over. Okay, that is pretty good. Disadvantage for a friend. Yeah. Does you freeze him and Lance, and he just like gets laid right out, just
I look at
snaps back. As Lance is like, warn me, wouldn't hit him that hard. Make me a perception check with advantage as you try to look at this guy's head is like cracked against the cobblestone.
Go ahead.
Why did I roll? I just advantage is just where my brain goes. Actually,
You deserve it.
perception.
I gave you advantage. Yeah.
Oh wait, you did.
I did, yeah.
Okay, I remember what I got then. Perception.
Perception.
26.
26. You indeed get a look at the face underneath the mask. It is a human woman. This very vibrant, like orange hair off her head, and then just human woman under the cloak. Hair is kind of the most distinctive feature there.
I'm going to get like next. I'm going to like look at her, make sure she's looking at me, and be like,
Frozen in place.
I want him to let go of old person. I want it back to you.
She relaxes down a little bit.
I promise I'm not here to hurt you.
Stabbed you in the neck.
I just have a question.
So you hear a slight cracking noise.
If you call them off.
It comes from beneath her.
Oh no.
Old person.
That is a natural 20.
No.
As you begin to cast again, and you watch drifting up from underneath her is this vapor. This like greenish vapor that spreads and splits into two streams that spread towards you and Lance. You are immune to poison, so it's
Yeah.
not no effect on you. However, Lance is not.
Did she fart?
Is she immune to poison?
I don't know.
Where did this come? Where'd the...
Okay, as Lance is poisoned, and you watch him freeze up as well as Lance.
Is she immune to poison?
That's a restoration.
This lady's not doing nothing at the same time. She's gonna hop to her feet and start running as you're turning towards Lance to less arrest him.
Whatever, I got her face.
Okay. Yeah, as
I'm
this
poisoned.
is like still drifting around you and Lance. It's like if you less arrest him, he's still in the poison at this point.
I can move him.
Maybe an athletics check to try to pick up.
So you were both directly beside the person, right?
Yes.
Maybe she
So
could
they
make
would
a
have
whiz check
opportunity
to pick up
attacks
Lance.
to.
You could make an opportunity attack against the woman.
And Lance could as well.
Lance is paralyzed, so he will not be making
Oh, he's
any opportunity
paralyzed
attacks.
by poison?
He is.
That's a paralyzer.
Oh, I didn't know poison
I
paralyzed.
don't have Warcaster, so I have to attack her regularly.
It has to be a melee attack.
You could also stone them.
Can I stun then?
No, that is not an opportunity
Damn it.
attack.
Can I rebuke the defiler and make her poisoned instead?
Megan said this episode is wild without context. I look forward to understanding it after I watch about 15 episodes.
I'll just let her do.
You're letting her run? Okay.
I don't want to hurt her.
She's running off.
I'm in the cast ending.
Make the athletics check to try to move Lance out of this poison.
So we have been watching, me and Jasmine have been watching Sylphie and them.
Yeah.
Okay, so I see the girl running out.
Yeah, she's going the opposite direction from you guys out the alley, and
Okay.
Lance has stopped moving.
I'm gonna tell Jasmine, I'm like, grab her. And are you...
Grab who?
Well, okay, so we're watching them talking to this girl. And
okay.
We're backing them up. So I'm saying,
Sorry, I thought we had a person out of nowhere.
No, so we saw them push this girl and then do that, and then all of a sudden the girl's running away. She blasted a poison and now she's running away. Right?
Okay.
We've seen that. I'm saying to you, grab her.
Gotcha. I'm gonna.
And I'm going
expeditious
to...
retreat.
Oh, no. I'm doing something. Sorry. Heightened...
Tell us.
No!
Sorry, it was like, grab her! Okay, I'm gonna... No!
I don't have...
You grab her!
No,
I
it's
say
fine.
you grab her!
It's fine. Finish your thing.
I'm not giving you context, and I don't have any clues. I'm literally pointing at her and starting to cast magic. I'm turning to you and saying, grab her.
Yeah.
Disadvantage, Constitution save.
What are you using, and what's the range on it?
It's 90 feet, or it can be further if I need it to be.
Okay, yeah.
I'm at the edge of the alley,
90
so...
feet will... No, you guys would have to have been, like, across the road, but 90 feet will definitely still
Okay.
reach her. Okay. Constitution saving throw, you said?
Yeah.
With
Disadvantage. So I'm pulling her over to the alley with me and Jasmine.
Okay, with disadvantage on a con save, that is a 19.
With disadvantage?
Disadvantage, yeah.
Never mind. Nothing happens.
Yeah. rolled decent.
All right, I watch you.
Oh
wave
no,
your
sorry,
hand.
silver barbs. Reroll.
Arms.
Oh my god, fucking caster's so stupid.
Okay. That's an 11.
Fails.
With silvery barbs.
So she will appear directly between me and Jasmine in the alley.
I go to run and
across the
bump
other
into
street.
her and then grab her.
As you grab onto her. Megan said I've watched about 10 episodes in 5 days, maybe 6 full-time D&D watcher. Indeed. Okay, go ahead and make me an athletics check then. And she is going to try to... she's going to add some key to that.
Oh, she's a fucking monk, let me tell you what.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay, as you go to grab her, and you suddenly just feel something grab, like, around your belt area, and you just get, like, launched over her shoulder, full judo throw, as, yeah, she's gonna brush at you and just, like, disoriented, start running, like, into
Open
the
spells
street
5e.
the opposite way.
I get an attack of opportunity.
You do?
And I have Warcaster.
Yeah.
So just give me a second.
Your athletics check to try and move Lance. What did you get? Okay, the Lance will remain in the poison for now.
I'm gonna guess ending then.
Okay, I'm gonna roll the damage for Lance here.
Give me 1 second.
Actually, no, she doesn't want to
Actually, no, I can't make an opportunity attack. I did silver barbs.
That's true!
But I can... no,
Jasmine, you can.
I can't at all.
I can make an opportunity attack?
You may, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Spotify's the best way to watch.
Can I use it to try and trip her?
No, it's an attack.
Okay.
You should be able to make a trip or a shove. Oh, she could make a shove attack.
No, you can't make a shove, you can't make a grapple, it's an unarmed attack.
Well, no, you can make a grapple or a shove in place.
Not as part of an opportunity attack.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it's an attack action specifically. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it then. I don't want to hurt her.
Okay. As she spills into the street, the one with the shop here and, like, the guards around, and she's looking over to see if you guys are making a move to follow her. Are you?
No.
I don't know anything.
She doesn't call for the guards. She hits the street, you watch her fix her cloak, and start to walk normal and try to blend in with the crowd. Not like losing your guys' eye, but not attracting the attention of the guards, but being in, like, the busy street at this point.
I'm gonna cast ending.
What are you sending?
The horror.
Yeah.
We have your family.
Where's Harvey Dent?
I'm really sorry. I didn't want it to be like that, I promise. We just wanted to talk, because you're very obvious. Wink.
You say wink? I love it. New age texting bullshit. Can you imagine being the wizard who's like, I can't believe the young wizards these days who say wink in their sending spell. A whole word on wink!
Less than 3, you could just say heart.
That's all I say.
Okay.
Although, I'll be honest, Raffle, pretty good. Pretty good. Good use. Good use of sending.
Can you imagine the wizards who have, like, their whole language of, like, acronyms to turn, like, sentences into, like, one word?
No, but he's like, these kids, they've revolutionized. I know they've ruined it, but they've also revolutionized sending. You think Raffle's good? Have you heard of Raffle Mao? He's like, what's this? What's Raffle Mao?
Rafflecopter.
I'm just picturing, like, an acronym for, like, meet you at the corner, right? Like, mute. And it's like, okay, they're sending 25 words. They're getting like 50 to 60 words on a good sentence.
It's like, but the real problem now is I just don't understand what this skibbity is. It must be some type of cantrip.
Go ahead and make me a persuasion check with disadvantage, please, dear Sophie.
Dear Liza? Dear Liza?
Oh, Alex, I was rewatching all episodes. Is there a saving throw after it's been a minute to see if they're charmed by you?
They are charmed until they are out of sight.
Okay, because
I'm
I remember
gonna
one
use
of the
my
early
inspiration.
episodes.
But
to
it's
make
also, it's not like, it's not like a magical charm.
That's
Right, it's the charm status, which just means I get advantage.
25.
A 25, okay. sure did a poor job of it. If you really want to meet us, then we'll find you. Find somewhere quiet.
I'm going to cast something. Perfect. Really like that plan. And you'll see us.
Yacht.
I don't know. Hope you have a good day. Heart.
Talk to you soon.
Skull.
Skull! Absolutely. Okay, as you finish your sending, eventually the poison is dispersed enough and Lance starts just hacking.
Restoration.
Me and Jasmine are just sitting over on a bench across the street from the building.
Sorry, I couldn't move. You're really big and strong, and
Thanks.
I couldn't move you, so I couldn't get it away. And I'm not a druid, so I don't have a gust spell.
Resisting the eye roll.
Is your head okay?
Fail.
It really hurts. And it's coming from my neck. Everything was so tense.
Could I help?
I don't think so.
Restoration.
It would get rid of the poison, but he was like paralyzed, like his muscles clenching, like kind of like a seizure.
Could I medicine check?
Yeah. You don't need a medicine. He's outwardly fine, but his muscles have been like locking too hard for too long, and has probably pulled
Like
on
cramping.
Yeah, like really bad cramping into his neck and back.
I'm going to
He just gets bad luck on rolls for the rest of the
I'm
session.
going to go behind. I'm just going to start massaging his back a little bit.
No,
yeah.
don't touch.
No, you need to get it loose. You can move. I don't know what to do.
Work out his knots. Give him that.
Resisting a second eye roll.
Give him that massage.
Natural 1. It's very obvious that I roll my eyes.
Take that inspiration.
Yeah, I get inspiration for failing to resist rolling my eyes.
She's just standing there and she's just going to just stand there for him and pet him.
Jasmine fails to hide her eye roll so hard that I look over and then drop my head into my hands a little bit out of embarrassment. Just like,
Oh, wow.
I'm just going to be try to comfort him.
Okay, he's moving.
My head sinks
really
deeper into
stiff
my
after
palm.
that. And just alternating and holding his head or his neck. He seems to be in a lot of lingering pain.
Going to go lay down.
Huh?
Yeah, but I don't think we have time.
I mean, I could make
Bad
time
idea.
for anything
Those
you
two?
need.
It's alright. I'll make it.
No,
through worse.
I need you
Complicates
to
the
be
team.
good.
that's true.
How else are we supposed to be distraction together?
It's fine.
No! What if you're hurt? What if I need to cure you?
Let's get Sophie. Let's get
Can I slap him
Cyrus.
on the back with a lay on hands and try and spend healing points
Sure.
to pull his muscles apart?
How many healing points are you spending?
I'll do 5.
5? Okay. It would have no effect, and he would literally hit the ground in pain.
Can I use a...
Can I catch him?
You try to catch him as you just one knee goes down.
Can I use ignition on his back? Try to heat up the muscles.
With friends like these,
I
who needs enemies?
Oh no! Okay, what about heat metal on his back
He was
and
literally
breastplate?
ooh, my muscles.
Law, no. Law, you're banned.
What do you say?
As a furry, work out his knots has a very different meaning. Megan said to ... and then Law said they pulled it. You're banned. Time down. Ugh.
Yeah.
I'm in
Lance
here.
literally just said, "Oh, my neck hurts a little," and we were like, "Let's fix you." No, don't touch it. It hurts.
Cyrus starts rolling up his sleeves. Do not worry, I am a certified massage therapist.
Everybody trying to be Mr. Miyagi here.
I'll make
as
you
Lance-
feel like the day you were born.
Interesting.
And no, you should really go lay down.
Where are we meeting then?
Yes, you should
They
lie
should be able to
down.
find us.
I've used disguise self, and I look like a creepy Victorian age German doctor. You should lay down, Lance.
I don't know.
Just leave me the fuck alone for a minute.
That's what she said.
Okay.
There'll be work to do, so.
I think
Somebody touch me for a minute.
if we bleed him with leeches, it will help.
No.
Fine.
It's not a disease.
One leech.
No leeches. He said no one touch him.
Alright, we'll just bleed him.
With what? We have to touch him to bleed him.
Yeah. Well, I don't.
What?
I don't have to touch him to bleed him.
You have a flying
What did they
sword.
say, Sophie?
Oh, they were like, you had a really bad way of getting our attention, and I was like, yeah. And they were like, we'll find you, and we want to talk. And they listened, and they said they would find us.
Talking to people really isn't our strong suit.
Apparently.
I feel like we have failed over and over again at talking to people.
I mean, we fail every time because we don't talk to them. We try an elaborate way to talk to them, and then the elaborate way hurts them, and then we don't get to talk to them.
I
We're
feel
not
like
great at making our peaceful intentions very obvious.
yeah.
I think maybe if we were to be like, let's talk to them, and then just went up and talked to them, maybe we'd get somewhere. But when we need to talk to someone, we don't talk to them. We instead
Sylvie, I
cast 3 spells plus.
thought
That's
that was
not
your
gonna
plan, was to
last.
talk to them.
Yeah, but
Did they say anything, or did you try to talk to them?
Well, we all saw how it went.
that's a pretty good
You
plan.
immediately paralyzed them twice.
Thought we were going to get a look at their face and you sending to talk to them. But then we knocked them on their ass and tried to make friends with them.
Yeah.
And then immediately tried to paralyze them when we heard something crack underneath them.
And then
apparently that was poison,
Lance
so
got-
that might have been the right move.
I mean, if I was
Poison.
them, I would do the same thing.
Oh.
You'd be pretty stoned right now. Very pretty stoned.
Well, let's just sit over here and case out this joint. You know, keep watch of the house. I don't want them going in there.
Let's Sylvie and me go find somewhere quiet to sit and talk to them. Somebody stay here and make sure nobody's stealing our chance to break into here.
Alright, I'll stay here.
I'll keep an eye out.
Actually, maybe I'll sit here and Sylvie and Jasmine go.
Okay.
I look at Lance, I'm like, are you comfortable with that?
I'm
Alright,
Like,
Jasmine.
I give him the look of what
his
that
eyes
means.
are shut, and he's just like holding his head and like rubbing into where his neck meets his skull.
Alright, I'll stay here with Lance. You guys talk to them.
Alright.
He's just gonna find a bench to sit down.
I'm going to kiss him on the forehead.
I'm going to turn into,
Oh, fuck you!
I'm turning into like a doting old, like kind of like motherly looking figure and sit beside Lance.
Okay.
Oh, Lance, you shouldn't drink so much. You wouldn't have headaches.
All right. As you two are going to find somewhere quiet.
As we leave, I'm going to kiss him on the forehead
Yeah.
and run away.
No, you're a sweet girl.
His head just like waves towards you. His head doesn't even come up.
You just hears the clicking of heels.
Yeah, exactly. So you guys are finding somewhere quiet. You want to find like a cafe or an inn or like a reading nook or like a garden. What are you looking for? What sort of place?
Open?
Yeah, if you guys want to find like a courtyard garden,
Public.
something, or a public garden. Yeah. So you guys go walking about. Barkos, client territory, basically forest. It's really easy to find yourself like a garden area in the city, as you guys find a kind of secluded bench, big rowan tree growing behind it, enough like blackberries have kind of choked out around. Like it looks like they're in a fight with the wrought iron of the legs of the bench here. So it's secluded enough that you guys sit down on the bench, trusting that someone will show up. As Cyrus and Lance are keeping watch to make sure that this isn't just a bait and switch. We also got a boys stretch. We'll wait till Dan gets back to do that one, but thank you.
Lance refuses to stretch right now, actually.
You guys are sitting for about 5 minutes before you would see a figure walk up, sit down beside you, turn, and you can see the shock of orange hair inside the hood as the woman looks
Is
over.
it the same one?
It's the same woman, yeah.
I turn. Hi,
Whole person.
I'm Sylvie.
Nice to meet you, Sylvie. Shakes your
Thanks.
hand. Here's the deal. You try anything like that again, an arrow hits you first and you second. We're clear?
It's really funny. Oh, yeah. Yes, of course, yes.
Right.
Likewise.
Yeah, also, yeah, true. Don't underestimate us.
That was a rather rude greeting.
Yeah, I'm sorry. We don't really go about talking to people the right way. Ever. I don't think we've ever gone about it good.
What do you want?
We saw you guys casing the joint. You guys were very obvious. And we don't actually want to rob it. We just kind of want to go look at the window so we could prove someone didn't rob it. So we were wondering if we could, like, not even, like, we don't even have to be partners, but we just need to look at the window. TBH.
You want to look at the window?
To make sure it's not broken, because everyone is saying it's broken. It's not broken. You're really looking at Jasmine.
I can't make a decision on this. As stepping around the bramble bushes, you would see another figure. They're cloaked down. It is a tiefling man. He has two set of horns that comes up and like follows along his hairline and then juts up back behind his head. He's bald other than that, and you can see the kind of like russet skin tone on his face. He has this very sharp goatee that comes down. He looks to be like maybe in his 20s. I can speak on that.
Perfect! It was just so good.
Alright, we'll decide to trust you. I mean, at worst, you get caught breaking into somewhere as well, and I doubt you really want to go in for that.
No thanks.
I need in there, I need an item in there.
What item?
I can tell you, but knowing it's a bit of a liability. Got someone arrested already.
I'm okay then. Was it a Goliath?
Alright, so you do know that. How are you related to all this?
There is an uncle in town. And we're trying to fix an ant problem at the Warm Warren or something. And they have really big ants and they don't have any, like, it's eaten all of their food. And I was like, could you help us? And he was like, only if you prove someone's innocence. So we're going to prove innocence. So that the ant problem can be fixed and the lady can continue living her life.
Alright. So, this person's going to help you if you do them a favor. Interesting. Well, we hired that Goliath. Not directly, but I imagine they were the agents sent on our behalf. They found out a little too much, apparently, and got a little too close. We managed to clean up well enough after them, but they got caught.
Oh, so they are.
There's an item we want in there, but it's going to be messy at this point. Our associate is over keeping an eye on your friends.
Oh, our friends are looking out for your friends.
Well, our friends are looking out for the guards that are tailing your friends.
Oh,
That
really?
eagle-eyed gentleman seems to have noticed a little too much commotion nearby. There was a couple who tried to follow us here, but we lost them. So, we're now guaranteed a mess. I don't particularly feel like getting caught by the Barkos clan, and I really want that item, so I'm going in anyways.
Okay.
At this point, I'm not willing for any casualties, but it's going to be a fight.
That's okay. We're actually really good at fights.
Just need to prove the window's intact.
Easy peasy. If you want to get the window, I'm going to send my lovely friend here to help you deal with the two annoying guards on the outside. But I think at this point our only shot is a straight-up brawl. I'm going to get in and get out as quickly as possible, and I guarantee if there's anybody chasing anybody, they'll all be after me.
Do you know if the window's actually broken since you guys sent him?
Not anymore.
You fixed it?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. That's good.
So,
Do you have another
you
one?
get your fight outside, tear that down. Oh, it's the original window. You get your fight outside, tear down that scrap leather that they're covering it with. I'm going to be inside, getting in and out as quickly as possible. You're going to want to disguise yourselves, and don't get caught at the end.
Perfect.
I'll meet you outside of town after if you want. And if not, c'est la vie.
I'm very in. We could talk. Oh my gosh.
How much time do we have?
We were going to do this tonight. I think broad daylight is going to be a little much. However, I also know by the time tonight rolls around, the guards are going to be doubled. So,
We actually have a plan if you want to hear ours, and then we can mix and match.
what's your plan?
So we were gonna get the cart and cause like a distraction out on the street where I like everything drops from my cart or everything just a disaster in the middle of the street that if the guards don't deal with is going to cause a roadblock. And then we are going to have our two friends go in this gas.
Too traceable. If you need the cart, someone's going to come and find you, or where you got it from, and link it back to you. But we do need something loud, and we needed something immediate. Anybody have anything fiery?
We have a
No,
friend named
can't think of it.
Cyrus,
Go on.
and he is fire. Not really, but he's a genasi. Maybe. Something.
Alright, if your friend is good at making a lot of noise, I take it?
Yeah.
Something loud a few streets over, draw him away. He can run back to us. The brawl starts. If we're lucky, we've pulled a few of the guards away. If not, we fight, we get in, we get out.
Perfect.
You know what? I've got a new plan to prove that that window wasn't broken. That's how I'm getting in. We're breaking that window. That should be plenty proof. A couple of witnesses seeing the window broken today.
As long as you make sure there are some witnesses.
I think there'll be witnesses abound.
Okay. It is pretty good proof as if someone else breaks it. I mean,
Alright,
they don't
then-
break it unless.
We'll start on your friend's signal. Once something explodes a few streets over, we'll get busy.
Okay.
Again, once you see me running, get the fuck out of there.
And it's tonight.
No, it's now.
Okay.
See you in 10 minutes.
Speaking of, that gas that got used, is that a permanent thing?
No.
Oh,
Should
yeah.
have worn off by now already.
It's really hurting him.
Oh, the after effects suck. That'll be a few days, probably.
We clip over to Sans and that's. Oh, you look so much more hale,
Shut the
lads.
fuck up.
The gas has really. I feel like.
Cyrus,
What?
actually shut up.
No worries, sweetie.
So,
We come back.
Someone walks
Yeah.
by. They're like looking at Lance like, what the fuck? Why would you talk to mom like that?
I suggest a warm bath followed by ice.
Okay. As we walk back, we're not going to stop in front of them. We're just going to like gesture for them to follow us. So
Okay.
we go down a couple streets.
The little head nod.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Um,
go.
So you guys get up.
Lads, lend me an arm, sweetie.
What?
Lend me an arm.
No, I can't. Why are we getting up?
Because we have to go cause an explosion.
Oh, fuck you back. Okay. See, we'll get up and start walking with you guys.
I lean on Lance.
Ow! Cyrus, I'm gonna fucking murder you.
Okay, I lean on Jasmine. Alright.
Cyrus, I'm gonna.
All of you are elder
I
abusers.
open my arms out for a hug.
Oh, I give her a hug. Thank you. Selfie.
As you guys get moving,
I squish her a little too hard and it hurts a little bit.
as you guys
I
get
roll.
moving, like down the street, there are 3 guards, less than a street back, just following after you all.
Who? What?
Just watch.
What do you need from me?
Udell, you need to make a distraction.
How big of an what type?
A big
As
explosion.
you can.
How big of an explosion?
Don't kill anyone.
Right, but do they need to be fire?
Yeah.
Can I start a fire?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll be back.
Morgan, can we see if we can pull the 3 guards following us so that he can go off?
I disappear.
Are you gonna go invisible? Or just
No,
vanish?
I'm gone.
Okay.
So once like 3 streets over,
Yeah.
500 feet, I'm gonna pop up on top of a building in like a little depression.
Okay. Yeah, you have a little spot where a couple of the stores meet.
Yeah.
You can get a good footing. It's just like, I don't think that'll be necessary.
From my point, I'm looking to see like a hay cart or garbage or like just something that will burn and be very stinky and smoky, but also ideally
a
between
plastic
2
cart?
stone buildings, so it's not going to like light everything on fire.
Yeah, yeah. Well, a lot of stuff is built underground here.
Okay.
The stone above ground is less common. It's still like common enough, but there's quite a bit of variety in the underground buildings.
Okay.
So you can definitely pick think like a garden center. Like there are a bunch of plants on the one side. It looks like they have mulch and stuff there that would light decent. You could wait for a moment that nobody's like actually actively in there and set something off.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go, and I'm going to.
There's a lot of like little red barrels around.
How far am I
Kind of
from
weird.
Oh, we got a boy stretch while you were gone. We need to redeem that.
And you can pull a Baldur's Gate and go to each one and slowly like move it until it's one big pile of barrels right next to the boss.
So
That's a
I'm
damn
going
stretch.
to.
What?
All right. I'm going
Have you
to
ever seen a man stretch before?
give a small little looks like it's like a beer casket to. I'm summoning my little familiar dude.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, here you go. I give him the little beer casket. I'm like, go hide down in there, and when I hit you with the fireball, get out of there.
Okay.
He's immune to it anyways.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So he's sneaking over into that little garden area when no one's there.
Okay. Yeah, he
And
would
then
make his way over there.
They told me when, right?
Yeah, 10 minutes.
Okay. I'm waiting like 10 minutes to send him in, and I'll tell you what I'm doing when it hits
Okay.
that 10 minutes.
What are the two of you getting up to?
What are we
during
doing
these
about
10
these
minutes?
gods?
Okay, so I'm going to, like, as we're walking and, like, the guards are there, I'm going to, like, look at Jasmine and ask, like, I'm going to follow.
Wait, what's the end of this plan before we get arrested?
I'm going to pretend I'm really injured. And we just distract them, I don't know.
How about we just keep walking loops until something explodes?
It's more suspicious as if we just keep walking.
Right, but if they wanted to arrest us, they'd already have arrested us.
Yeah, that's just wonder.
I mean, I'm down for distracting them, but that means when something goes off, they're right beside us.
Oh wow, look at that building.
Oh, also, I found a way to fix you. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna do it. I'm not that, don't worry.
Okay.
But it's just a really warm bath
Yeah.
and the ice bath after.
Okay.
We could do that.
That actually sounds really nice. Let's get through this first.
Okay.
As you guys start walking, you're playing the tourists. 10 minutes passes.
So, I actually have a little cask of liquor in my inventory.
Do you?
Yeah.
What do you have this from?
It says spirits,
Oh!
and I don't know what we purchased it
I
from.
don't remember where it's from either, but
Yeah,
okay.
it's yeah, just like it's not like a huge one. It's just a small.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I get my dude to just go and like tuck it in
Yeah.
just over by like a bench in the middle of that like garden center
Yeah.
where I can see it.
Okay.
And then I'm like, get gone. And then he leaves, and I'm just going to very quietly, a little red pea of air, and sails into the side of the little cask.
As the fireball ignites the cask at the center of it, everything around this exploding. A bunch of the plants just charred to nothing. A couple of them continuing to burn.
All of the benches and wood and everything is caught on fire because fireball catches objects.
As Sophie and Jasmine and
Oh, and it's
Lance-
loud.
Yeah, it would be loud. You guys would see immediately sprinting for this line before the explosion has barely gone off is a cloaked figure, a dagger flying out in front of them. It hits the leather here, and then their shoulder hits the hole that it just made, and you hear glass shattering behind it as somebody just goes shoulder first into this building. And you watch the one with the sort of like eagle eyes turning towards this. A couple of the regular guards looking confused, like trying to figure out should they be running that way or dealing with this. However, the person with the sensitive nose and the eagle eyes are immediately turning to this. And you can see two figures coming out of alleyways and like advancing towards them. As the guards that have been following you are like a moment of confusion and now sprinting for the three of you.
Us?
Yes.
What did we do? They've spent 10 minutes following us around while we do nothing, and their first thought is that we've done something horrible.
Can I cast Hypnotic Pattern?
Great spell.
You could cast it out.
Great.
Right on them.
However, let's start with initiative.
But we were watching them.
And they were watching you, which means they're not going to be surprised by this starting. I know.
But I really want to cast Hypnotic Pattern.
It's a great spell.
I'm going to go ahead and put us over to this map here.
Let's keep them in the same area.
Here. Okay, we have our tiefling friend who has gone through the window.
Cast Hurricane.
We have
I can spirit guardians and run through the streets.
these two.
I don't count anyone but my friends as my
Out
friends.
here.
That's a 5-year-old little girl. Just a little whoopsie daisy.
Oh yeah, I hit that cask of spirits with a fireball.
Don't look at me, Megan.
You did indeed. You can mark that off of your inventory at this point, Daniel.
Hi.
I close my eyes when I cast spirit guardians and I run through
Yeah,
the
sorry.
street.
Who's that? Who am I speaking with?
Mass murder
Oh,
today.
okay. No, I was just seeing if I'd be able to bring that table back sometime soon.
All right. I suppose I need to add. You know what? I'm actually just going to put them on the same initiative and do one initiative for them, and that should simplify.
Well, it's not a big deal. If you can, it'd be cool. If not, don't worry about it. It came up that we could have used it today, and I forgot to ask you about it.
Roll Okay, Sylphie. What did you end up with for initiative?
I got the 13.
13.
Lucky
Jasmine.
number 13.
Just bring it. Yeah,
23.
yeah just bring it. Fine.
3. Somebody want to roll for Lance?
Yeah.
He has a +2, I believe. Yes, I was correct.
Natural 1.
Okay.
He has inspiration. So it
Yeah.
looks like.
Yep.
What could possibly...
I mean, him being this injured and getting the nat 1 isn't that
Can I
crazy.
call you back in a bit? Around
Do I have
probably.
an inspiration button
What time
on
are you
here?
going to bed? Are you staying up for a bit?
I don't. I'll just have to remember. Okay. As that gets us set
Okay,
up
well, if
for
you're still
here,
about
let's
by
make sure
11, I'll give you a
Stream has a view on all of this happening.
Okay.
As
Oh, yeah,
Lance is
that's
trying his
forever,
best, yeah. Can I redeem bits for Lance advantage? Can I give him extra
Okay,
inspiration?
sounds good.
No.
You can
Fuck
give him
Lance.
inspiration in the same way you give any
Fuck
a player inspiration. Yeah, so not bits, but channel points. Daniel, initiative,
Your
please.
coworkers
Oh.
don't.
You will be
coworkers.
over on the roof.
Fuck your coworkers, don't. Fuck your
coworkers.
coworkers, don't. Fuck your coworkers, don't. Fuck your coworkers, don't. Fuck your coworkers, don't. Fuck your coworkers, don't.
The anthem.
Don't
I don't have it. I know.
coworkers.
I'm
Hey,
sorry
don't
about
fuck
this.
the coworkers.
They should play that whenever you get hired.
Alright, just
Like,
wait on Cyrus's
Whenever you get
What's your
hired
favorite
anywhere,
song? This one, sir.
don't fuck your coworkers. Yeah, don't fuck your coworkers. Don't fuck your coworkers. Don't fuck your coworkers.
What the fuck is going on? Sorry, I'm just
Work has
What about a little
No,
bit?
it's no, I'm-
Don't.
trying to get my phone to work.
Not even a little bit,
Okay.
coworkers.
16. Do you want my initiative?
16, you said?
16.
Applesauce.
Okay. Alright, Jasmine, we're beginning with you.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Hypnotic Pattern. No.
I was like, what? Oh, Megan, you're in the same room.
Uh-oh.
Alright, welcome back to
Uh-oh.
Assault, fans. This is the part of the episode where Runa assaults one of our fans who's in the room that we're currently filming in.
There's
Don't fuck
There's-
your coworkers. I
Fortune-
don't fuck my coworkers.
Alright, Jasmine, what do you do?
Is that your choice or theirs?
Jasmine.
There's 3 guards, hey?
3 of them.
Damn.
There's more around this area, but they're splitting up their attention,
With the
so
glove
I will
glove.
add more as needed.
Alright. Glug Glug 9,000. I'm
Go for
gonna.
9,000.
Is it just me and. Or is it 3 of us?
It's the 3 of you
Hold on.
working together.
Okay.
There's 3, right? You could hit him with the ski pole glug glug and get all 3.
Ooh, you're right.
You could.
What is this life?
I'm just saying
It's
you
a
could.
level 9 spell.
Yeah.
But no, I'm gonna cast Bless instead.
Bless! Okay, who you blessing?
The 3 guards. No.
Excellent choice.
Lance, Sophie, you.
Hypnotic Pattern them now. Yeah, just the 3 of us in our little huddle. I'm gonna touch both of them.
Okay, so the
Eyes
3
up.
of you become...
We do have close one.
Jasmine gently caresses Sylphie and Lance's buttocks, blessing them for better rolls in combat.
Him with that skibbity toilet, Jasmine.
Yeah, give him that skip toilet. Yeah.
Okay, anything else with your turn, Jasmine?
She blessed their giats.
Nope, that's my turn.
Okay. then that brings us to...
And what a great turn it
I have
was.
to move, hey.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to move towards the building.
Okay, that's where the hawk-eyed and dog-nosed ones are.
Yes. As long as it's not towards the guards, I will go that direction.
I mean, there's guards over there.
Oh, hey, we have a map.
We do.
No, we don't. I'm not on that map.
Well, I should have gotten the premium subscription to the stream.
And there she is.
I was always here.
Well, you just
choosing
showed up on the
between apps.
players list in Foundry.
Like, here. Now
Um,
you're on your dice roller.
okay, Jasmine.
Okay. He's in, but not out yet.
Correct.
We're not disguised?
You would be disguised, unless
Okay.
you're stupid.
Okay, cool.
Are you stupid?
Nope.
Then we're good.
Roll for stupid.
Roll for stupid.
Nat 20. Oh, no.
So stupid. The most stupid.
Put
So,
in a perfect way.
what are
Okay.
you doing?
I will move... Is there civilians?
Yes, but they would be scattering.
Okay, I'm gonna try and merge with a civilian group. Scattering.
Okay, yeah, if you want to
An
just, like,
Assassin's
run for
Creed,
an
yeah.
alleyway...
Oh,
Yeah, you
blend.
you
She's
could
blending.
run over down this street.
When
split
she's
off
running,
the
she
party
puts her hands like this and lowers her head.
That doesn't fit well with people scattering. Not gonna lie.
I Naruto run out of there.
Perfect.
That's what every civilian does in danger.
Yes. Okay, then Cyrus, you're up.
What is this?
It's a picture of a knife.
Just a knife, eh?
Yep.
I wonder why he sent me a picture of a knife.
I mean, there's a dick, but
Is it?
no.
Is it just a knife?
It's a cut up dick.
What the
Okay.
fuck
Does
is
it like a
happening
cocoa
right now?
knife or?
I think I don't know.
Okay, whatever.
I have no
Sorry.
clue.
I'm over on another building.
Yes.
I am
You're
going
about 3
to.
streets down.
So I have successfully cast a blazing death ray,
We made the big boom.
and is it burning real nice?
It's burning.
Is it burning real nice?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, the mulch and stuff is caught really well.
Okay. All right. And it's very smoky.
Oh, yes. Very
okay,
smoky.
good. I am going to just quietly go and cast. Oh. How can I do this? I can't do that. Okay. I'm going to. Actually, that's kind of funny. If I cast Gaseous Form, can I go inside of a canteen?
I would say you're too big to fit completely inside of a canteen.
Can I fit in a jar?
Like, you're still, like, basically a human-sized cloud. You can, like, squish down, but I think your, like, overall volume remains pretty much the same.
Okay, good
Or
to
at
know.
least the space you occupy.
I'm just gonna go slip down into the alley and head back towards the building.
Okay. As you start running back towards that building...
And once I'm on the ground, I'm popped back. I'm still in old woman form, by the way.
Okay.
So I'm like, this walking is bad on my
Okay, you start hurrying that way.
hips.
Go ahead and make me a deception check with advantage. As there's going to be guards running past you towards where this explosion was.
Open dice X.
Dice X, not gonna.
As you start to just slowly make your way like an old woman who's going as fast as you
Oh,
can.
natural 20!
Okay.
I rolled 11 and a 20.
Huzo says social stealth. That is how a real ninja works.
I'm gonna pretend when the guards run by me that the air displaces my old, like, I'm like, ha! I shouldn't run like that in the streets! It flare up my colitis.
As they rush past you, not even sparing you like a second glance, except for a couple to like help you kind of get out of their way and get further away from where the explosion was. As you start making your way back, it's going to be, if you're moving this slow, it's going to be like 5 turns before you get back to the group.
I'm moving slow when there's people looking.
Okay.
If I can get away with it, I move quick.
Weeping grandma.
Okay, if you're We'll say not next turn, but the turn after.
Okay, and I'm just muttering things under my breath as I'm just like fibromyalgia, dermatitis.
That brings us to the guards that are going to run towards Sylphie and Lance, who are the two
One boy gets in the way, and I'm like, lesions!
How much distance?
We
did they keep
are
between us?
legion.
What's that?
How much distance?
They're running directly up to you.
How much distance did they leave before they started running?
Oh, they were like 20 feet behind you.
So only a 20 feet distance.
Hemorrhoid spy. Hemorrhoids.
As they're running up next to the two of you, actually, you know what? One's going to hang back. The other two are going to run up. You hear them, stop moving. Lay down on the ground. And the one's yelling, get the suspicious ones. I'm looking for the old woman.
Hemorrhoid spy.
Yeah, they're going to hold actions if you guys decide to resist. Okay, we have the battle on the inside.
I'm out of there.
He's looking for shit inside. Oh, that was so close to a nat 20, but it's still good. Okay, as these two are going to move up, and actually, you know what? The one with the dog nose is going to move to try to cut off the two cloaked helpers who are coming by himself, and the other one is going to turn and jump into the building through the shattered window.
Roll for slice wrist on broken glass around edge of window.
For whoever need next.
Whoever needs it next.
Me!
Okay.
I
Huso
need it to escape!
Spirit in every language in all the realms, surface and underdark, in every time and every place, the word has a ring of strength and determination. It is the hero's strength, the mother's resilience, and the poor man's armor. It cannot be broken, it cannot be taken away. Dritsto Erden. I love giving a bit of inspiring message for your inspiration. That's
Sorry,
awesome.
who dropped that?
That was Huso.
So Huso, have you read the books?
I'm guessing so.
So if you have Huso, I'm like 45 books in the series.
Jesus
I stopped reading when I read a bit into 5th edition, but I read all through like 3rd and 4th.
Said yes.
Yeah, okay, sweet. Artemis Etreri, Cadibri, Wolfgar.
Sophie, you're up. There is a guard next to you and one next to
Just
Lance.
gonna look around all panic.
Okay.
Yeah, Houston says I have the first print.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I'm just gonna cast Beauty's Truce.
On the whole area? Oh my god!
I'm not in that area yet.
What's the range?
100 feet.
100 feet? You would be...
Nope. Just out.
Yeah, you would be. You would be just out.
I'm too far away to give Lance anything.
Okay, everybody except for Cyrus, make me a saving throw. I can't use the rolling table for this. Ready for this? This is going to take too long.
Just do an online roller.
Let's start with the two guards. What do they need?
Succeed.
What do they need?
They need a 16.
Okay, so I have one success and one failure. So the one next to Lance fails. Let's give everybody who fails this. This feels appropriate. What is this, Frozen?
Feels like what she would do, okay?
Okay, the one looking for Cyrus is safe. Okay, let's start with his friends. That's a failure, and a success. So the lady you guys talk to succeeds, and the new one doesn't. And then the one fighting them is a success. The one who jumped inside is a failure for the eagle-eyed one. And now, for the person who needs to do the searching inside for this plan to work whatsoever. What do they need?
16.
What's the save again, sorry?
Charisma.
Wisdom.
Wisdom?
No, charisma.
Okay. Then they succeed.
Good.
Don't
Barely.
forget D4s for the blessed people.
Yeah, that will matter for Lance here. The D4 does not help with his natural one.
That's the second natural one he's
Hey, he has
in a row.
inspiration!
Lance has
You
inspiration.
know what? He's gonna spend it. That's a natural 2.
Okay. Lance gets cocked and ends with nothing.
Fine, I'll just drag him.
As this wave goes out, tons of fleeing civilians, tons of guards around here,
Just stop.
Just this ripple of people all like stopping,
Just turning.
being like, we should really be running. Like, that was a big explosion. It's like, but I don't want to.
Sorry.
Just sits down.
How many of the guards that are around us got?
One of the two.
Really?
One of the three got
One?
hit by it. One, yeah. The other two saved. The one who was like further back, and the one right next to
fake,
you.
ain't it? This is unreal.
This is not unreal.
All right.
As Sylphia, are you doing anything else with your shirt?
Fucking, I've ruined everything.
No. Don't worry.
No.
Oh, there's one
If
more
we
person.
didn't even get the people we wanted to get with it.
Fuck.
Fuck.
You got a pretty good mix in here of people.
No, I'm fucked. It's still... We now have 2.
The guard next to you is still raring for action.
No, it's just me, actually, because she left. Lance is incapacitated.
Oh, yeah, Jasmine, how did you do?
I got a 16.
Oh, good job.
Oh, with the bless?
With the blast, it was 17.
Oh, okay.
Anything else with your bonus action or movement, Sylphie?
Cataclysm.
Oh, I'm so fucked. Can I go back?
Reload save? Reload save? Okay, I try again.
Like,
Yeah.
genuinely?
Until
What
more
the
people
fuck?
fail.
Sorry, it's not Baldur's Gate 3.
I have to think now. I didn't get any of the people I wanted to get.
10. 9.
Wow, that's a long second.
8.
Still long.
7.
Could be quicker.
I
6.
don't think you have anything to do.
5.
Except for running.
Yeah.
4.
Run away if you want.
3. 2. 1. Alright. We're moving on.
Nope. I'm not done.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Trying to find a way out of this.
I've done my countdown. I'm moving on.
I moved 30 feet.
You want to move 30 feet?
I take the one attack of opportunity.
They have a held action, so they're going to try to grapple you. Go ahead and make me an acrobatics or an athletics check.
Got this.
Oh no, I'm so fucked. I have a +0.
Oh.
18.
That's a tie, which I think goes in your favor.
Yep, defender wins.
Yeah, defender meets it beats.
No, it's usually the attacker.
No,
if
it's
they meet,
always-
they beat.
It's always the...
It's always
No, if I hit your armor class with
Oh.
my strike.
Look at that.
That seems like a edge case.
Did you roll your d4?
I don't have a D4.
Oh, yeah, bless.
On an ability check, it's
19.
Oh, no, it doesn't help with ability checks.
Does it not help with ability checks?
No. So
Okay,
you can throw an attack.
let's
roll.
reroll.
Oh,
They got
He just wants me to
considerably
reroll
worse.
so he can win.
They got considerably worse.
I got 2.
What's your total? 2?
2.
But you have
They got
inspiration.
4.
Runa, you have inspiration.
Wait, I still have bless.
You have inspiration. No, bless
No,
doesn't
you
work
bless
on
us
it.
not.
You have
I
inspiration.
don't have inspiration.
Yes, they
I
gave
used
it to
They
you.
gave you. Huso gave you it.
You needed it.
Natural 1.
Don't do it.
10.
Okay, that
Oh my
beats
God.
their 4. Good job, Huso. That came in really close. As they go to grab you, you duck out of it, scrape your knee on the ground, but go for running. They are going to take an opportunity attack in this case. That is a 17 to hit you.
Just hits.
Okay. They're batoning you, so non-lethal.
Yeah, but
That is 5 points of bludgeoning damage as you feel the crack.
Don't forget your
Of a club.
temporary.
Oh. I'll just give myself 3.
As you're running over towards Jasmine,
No, I'm just running.
Just-
I'm trying to get into some crowd, like Jasmine did.
but then you're going pretty much the same direction. As Lance is going to turn to the one next to him, like, "Hey man, we don't need to do this." And the guard's like,
You're right.
"Yeah, fuck it, whatever." And the guard beside him is like, "For fuck's sakes!" And is going to grab Lance. Well, it's not his turn. Jasmine.
Actually, if he goes to grab Lance, his friend will defend Lance.
That's true.
Whoa, man!
And that's
You can't
great.
just do that.
So will anyone around Lance.
Lance is safe.
Jasmine,
Lance
what are you
is
doing?
fine.
So I'm farther from the thing. Everyone is freaking the fuck out.
I'm freaking out,
I am
man.
free. There's an open window.
Are you going to sprint for the building with the open window?
Fucking do Get in there.
I don't know if the guy inside got charmed and is now being a stupid idiot.
Thanks for not breaking the fourth wall.
I'm gonna go in there and make sure that the job gets done.
All right.
Even though I was specifically not told what the fucking item is. Because he's so good at his job.
Dive in. I'm going to just move him out of the way. You would dive into the middle of a face-off.
Face-off, baby!
Inside, you see the tiefling. Hood off at this point. And there is a gnome standing across from him who looks to be about the same age as him.
Just kick its face in.
What about the guard that's following
The gnome
him?
has these blood-red robes that fall around him. And looks to be maybe like 17, 20. This huge smile that gives you like a shudder on the inside. Just this big, pleased with himself smile. But you can see the anger like into the eyes as the tiefling is holding what looks like a talisman.
Oh no.
In his hands. And has it like pulled behind him a little bit, like he's using his body between him and the tiefling, or him and the gnome. As you like fall into here, you can see the eagle-eyed one who had come in, who is over like, guys, come on, guys, we can settle this, all right? Your clan can talk to his clan. As what are you doing? You have your action and bonus action at this point.
So the gnome is smiling, but...
Jesus is Jesus, guys.
The gnome is smiling but angry?
Yes.
What does the tiefling look like?
He's guarding this thing, and he's like glancing for the window, like ready to make his exit. You can also see his other hand that's behind his back is holding this glass vial. And it's like, he's got his claws, like the fingernails, like dug into it. And you can see where the fingernails meet. There's a cork on like the side of it, and it's just this like bluish green gas inside it.
Is it the same color as the gas that...
It is not.
It's not? Okay,
As he's
I'm so scared of this.
nice to
fucking
join us. What are you doing?
Yeah, of course. Wanted to see what all the commotion was. Gonna hold a sprint action to jump back out the window if anything, either like I need to get out of his way or if anything comes at me. I'm just like watching and ready to move.
Alright. Now that you're in here, you watch his claws come off of that like cork on the side of it as he's calculating if he uses this, you're stuck here. Cyrus, you're up.
I'm just walking down the road, fast lady walk when I can, and then non-fast. As soon as somebody is looking over, I'm like,
By day,
and I start shuffling.
By day, she's Gul'dan.
I'm
By
walking
night, she's a mall walker.
to the front. Does anyone see me? Shuffle.
You're going. You would notice a guard that's like down the street from you, looking over and yells, "You handle whatever the fuck's going on there!" And I see the old lady and turns and looks at you.
What?
They're a fair ways away from you.
How far?
Like
Okay,
50 feet?
I'll hold my action.
You're using it to move at this point if you want to get there next turn.
Oh, sure.
Okay, as they're going to go running towards you. Down the street over towards you.
I make sure that I'm like bent over, like wheezing. Like I'm looking like decrepit. Like if he touches me, I'm gonna fall over and he'll be committing elder abuse.
As he's running over on the ground now.
Sorry, is it my turn or is
It is not. It is theirs. Zooming there. This one's going to try to grab Lance. Who is going to resist successfully as he goes to grab Lance. Just like, "Oh man, calm down. And the guard beside her is like, "What the fuck, dude? Come on, be cool."
Everyone around them.
A couple of the civilians are like, "What's this guard? Abuse of power!"
So is the guy hitting me?
No, he would get up to you with his action.
This is a great idea.
Just give me what, son? Just give me 1 minute. Just give me a minute.
As a couple of the guards are going to start like just arresting civilians here as they can, and civilians are like, you can't do that! And a couple of the civilians are like, I'm getting the fuck out of here, but enough of them are charmed that are like, there's a guard who like grabs him like, that's it, up to you, and there's like suddenly like 4 around, he's like, you're gonna put him down, buddy. And there's this lady like, don't you touch him!
He's gonna stand up for your friends!
Into utter chaos here.
I love Beauty's truth.
It is becoming a commotion over you. As inside, this tiefling looking over has the talisman. I'm going to take a moment to just give them some conversation in here as the action happening on the inside, because this is kind of decisive everything, but they're not fighting yet. So he's looking over at this young gnome, and he has the smile. Smiling back at the creepy gnome.
I should have known you'd be coming for this.
Sorry. Listen, you basically stole it from me. I'm stealing it back, fair and square. Now we can get your elders involved in this, but I'm going to be gone by that point. So, you can come find me in my city.
Really think you can get away from me still? Not kids anymore, and...
I'm fairly confident in my odds here. Just take it as your loss. Sure, you managed to steal it at first, but I got the better of you, Oriver. I'm gonna make a persuasion check.
Persuasion.
Okay. They're in initiative.
That good,
As
huh?
you see the guard is like, listen, we don't need to get this involved. We're gonna be in shit for being posted here in the first place, alright? Nobody wants anybody to have that talisman. As Sylphie, you have sprinted among the people here. A bunch of your cover is disappearing as they turn back to be like, get your hands off him, and are moving towards guards that are like around here trying to quell the descent. Are you continuing to run, or what are you doing?
I'm going to take that opportunity to become one of the civilians, and I'm going to go defend another civilian like everyone else is doing.
You're turning, walking over to a guard who has like somebody's arms locked behind
You
their
can't
back.
do that!
So you're just blending in, or are you doing anything?
Oh,
Okay.
I'm keeping an eye on lads. Like, I'm staying on the same street.
Yeah. Okay.
It's like, yeah, we're angry. Who's with me?
As you watch that woman with the orange hair that you saw start to fight with the dog-nosed one, and it's like, you haven't seen these people fight. You've seen some pretty talented martial artists. They're like way above the level you were expecting. They're like, they're good. They're not like elder of a sect or anything, but they're way more competent than you thought. Both of them.
Also, I'm holding a movement
You're holding a movement action.
in case a guard comes up.
Comes to try to grab you.
Yeah.
Okay. You watch the two of them start to exchange moves. The dog-nosed one has the immediate advantage. They look like unnaturally strong even for a martial artist, but they keep backing away as like a wind goes by them, and you see a bit of gas will like shoot past their face, and when it misses, coil around like the wind is twisting to bring it towards them. As Lance is there, like, listen, buddy, we don't have to get off me. Listen, we don't have to. We can just stop. As the guard's trying to arrest him, and more people are coming to his aid, and his buddy's like getting in between him, and like a hand. And like, just calm down, both of you. I'm calm, man. I'm calm. It's him.
Don't fucking touch him!
Jasmine, what are you doing as you're inside for this? You can see talking has not worked as
Smite him.
Dagger is like floating over N's shoulder, and Oriver, you can watch a bit of like the red of his robe starts to run up his neck, and there's like a liquid flowing up it.
Is she hidden?
No, she's
No,
gonna be
I
in
just jumped in the window.
You're in the middle of the shop, like just on the. They're like, here's them, and you're like just off to the side. You a few steps forward, and you'd be between them.
Well, they seem to have everything under control.
Oh, Atomic said, catch you on the flip side. Got to work on phone shoulder. On shown shoulders makes someone cry. I feel like it's a typo.
Some
Typo.
shoulders.
Yeah, some shoulders makes more sense.
Okay.
I think she tried to say bye walking past me, and I was engrossed.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna leave.
Okay, you're climbing out. I am going to need you to make me a...
We do know that
Strength
if this
saving
guy doesn't escape with the thing, that we don't get the help we need, right?
We got that.
Oh, no, you got what you need. People saw the window shatter.
Oh, okay, never
We're
mind.
out. We can
You're out. You
fuck
guys
this
know what
guy.
you were after.
Which kind of thing?
A strength saving throw, please.
Strength?
Strength,
Well,
saving
still
throw.
too blessed. It's an 11.
11. Your legs refuse to move, and you know that tingle when like not enough blood is flowing to them?
Yeah.
Your legs just have that like numb tingle to them, and they move so sluggishly that you are currently restrained.
Restrained.
From the thing that End put down?
No. No, N did not use his poison. This is from something that Oriver is doing.
Oh.
How close am I to the window?
Directly beside it. If you could just get your legs to push enough, you could roll backwards out of it. Probably wouldn't be very pleasant, but they are not responding.
Could I reach through the window?
Yes?
As an action, I can summon my horse.
You want to try to grab and, like, pull yourself onto your horse from outside the window?
Yeah, and my horse can
Okay.
move.
Make me an athletics check. To try to, like, strong arm up onto this horse enough for it to, like, drag you out.
16.
I'll say that's enough. Not enough to get up comfortably. You get, like, dragged over this. Glass just cutting across you. Your armor taking the brunt of it. But you are going to take 2 points of slashing damage as your horse, like, physically drags you out. You, like, slump over the other side as it pulls you out this window. As you can see, N...
Hold on, she's having the horse in the room?
No, outside the room.
No,
and
outside the
holding
window.
his saddle. As you see End, a little bit of golden light flowing from his chest down to his legs.
Ah, jeez.
As, Cyrus, there is a guard next to you who has run up.
Now I'm off.
He has yelled for you to get on the ground.
So are we in front of the building now?
No, you would have got there this
Okay.
turn. So if you want to walk past them, you can use
So
your
he's right in
movement
front of
to
me.
get there.
What? Sorry?
You're trying to...
I'm talking like I didn't hear him.
Yeah,
Sorry, what?
Like I'm confused.
yeah. Go ahead and
What does he say?
make me a deception check with disadvantage.
Okay, I have a plan depending on how he responds to me.
That will depend on this.
Okay, so never mind. Then I'm doing. I'm casting suggestion.
Okay.
I'm just looking for my son, Billy. He's over by...
What's the farthest gate from our location?
Would be the river gate.
I last saw him by the river gate. Could you help me, please?
Okay, that's a... What kind of saving throw?
Wisdom.
And a disadvantage. I'm using heightened spell.
Okay, so you're not subtle spelling.
Nope.
Okay, a wisdom saving throw will put that at a 16.
With a wisdom saving throw.
Yes.
Okay, silvery barbs.
Aren't
Okay.
you at a 17 or do you not have 20?
Okay.
Oh no, hold on.
16 is 20.
Is it?
Like, I have a 20 in wisdom.
Yeah, I have a 16, so no,
Okay,
sorry,
yeah.
silvery barbs.
8.
Okay, he fails.
Okay, as he's...
I'm so sorry.
Let's get you out of here.
I need to sit down, and I'm gonna literally fall into my butt.
Okay.
I've been walking for hours.
Okay. So you fall onto your butt. He's gonna grab you, like, go for your arm, pull you up. It's not gonna be congruent with your illusion, however.
What did?
No, because we talked about it before, where you said your illusions weren't like you. It's just an illusion.
Yeah, no, but they're like I guess if he touches me, then he would know it's an illusion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he is.
Also, he suggested that he goes to look for a son, not bring her with him.
Yeah, he's taking a pretty strong, like, you don't expect him to like, it's like he's grabbing onto you to make sure you don't get away at the same time he's trying to help you. Like, this isn't like a gentle, like, help the old lady. This is like, fine, I will help you, but I'm going to make sure you don't go anywhere.
Okay. So you have to decide how
Suggestion.
him knowing my illusion is fake, but him also being
Charm.
Yeah,
charmed.
it says the course of action has to sound reasonable, which changes with this. I'm
an old woman who the only thing he's seen me is me loitering around.
gonna.
And I
give
told him
him
that I'm looking for my son, and he's over by the river gate.
I'm gonna give him a perception check to see if he like fully notices the illusion and is able to like grasp that enough to break out.
What is he rolling against?
Your spell save.
Okay.
Perception check. That would be a 14.
Fails.
Which is a failure. Oh, a 13, sorry. As he grabs you, sees this, but his mind seems to just brush it off. He's got a firm grip on you, though. Like, he's grappling you as he's lifting you up and starting to pull you along towards the river gate.
I am, like, screaming, like, ah! I'm hurting my legs! Please, stop!
He's ignoring that.
I'm like, what's the word that I'm doing? Like, talking to, like, the people around me a little bit, too, like, look what this man is doing to me, I'm an older woman.
Most people would be fleeing around here.
Alright, fine.
Or, charmed by Sylphie.
I will go along with it until there is an opportune moment.
Law says the suggested spell states they take the most direct course of action to complete the suggestion, so logically bringing Grandma with him is the most logical way to get her grandson. Yeah, no, he definitely seems... Beyond just that being the most direct course, he is suspicious, like beyond suspicious about you, and is barely holding on to this course of action that just barely sounded reasonable.
Okay.
It's a spell, though. Like,
yes, which is the only reason this is happening at all.
The magic of it?
Without this spell, he would have immediately tackled her.
Sure, I'm fine with it.
Okay. End did not get affected. He managed to beat the,
A lack of blood in his heart?
No, the blood control. He managed to push out the energy trying to control it. You're out. Brings his hands together in a clap and just crushes the bottle of glass between his hands. Cork pops, glass shatters, the bluish green smoke just out from here. I'm going to make a saving throw for our good friend here, who is definitely going to be spending some of his internal energy on this. So we'll get advantage. Oh, Jesus. Bad. But he's Barkos. So...
Barkos.
That is still going to be enough to save from the poison. He's going to take some damage here. 7 becomes 3 points of damage.
That was golden legs, right?
No. End is the one who shattered the poison vial.
End is the tiefling.
Yes.
Okay.
And End is just going to try to jump out the window. And there's nothing stopping him. So he's just going to do that.
Gonna make it.
Ortiver is going to take his attack of opportunity. That's going to miss. Eagle Eye is just going to get out of the way at this point. As Sylphie...
My turn?
Go ahead. Yeah, make me... I'm going to just see if anybody... If you're unlucky enough for someone to try to arrest you. No, you're fine. You're, like, joining the crowd. The guards are confused. A few of them have opted for, like, let's arrest people and are getting this, like, pushback. The one that you were, like, surrounding with, like, the rest of these people is, like, dropping this, like, something fucking weird is going on.
If any of them, like, come up to me,
yeah,
I'm going to start crying and be like, I don't know what's going on. I was just trying to go to my tutor, and then I came out onto the street, and
as you watch Jasmine just being pulled along by an angry-looking horse.
On the street, there were these guards that sat there, and she's just...
You're making a scene. This guard has decided to, like, let go, not, like, with how many people are coming up to him, and everyone immediately, like, eerily is just like, you alright? You alright? Okay. They're, like, pulling you over. As you're, like, full hysterics, crying there. Go ahead and make me a deception check.
Full hysterics. That is a 18.
18. Okay. Anything else with your turn?
With my action.
Sylphie, the relatable village girl going to her tutor.
All the snakes.
I'm in the skies right now.
All of your snakes have little wigs on. They're
how's Lance looking?
Whoa.
Can I bring the crowd? Can I coerce the crowd into being
There's some people crowding around Lance. The one guard has, like, got between them.
Can I sneak in?
Okay.
Grab Lance's hand.
Yeah.
And drag him into the crowd.
Yes. As you start pulling him along, You're like, oh, we get to go. As he's looking. Okay. There's a couple of guards who are still like doing this. Like going to grab somebody, and you see Lance starting to pull against you, going, hey, leave that person alone. And the guard like backs off. And there's a few more spots that's happening, but you manage to keep Lance from noticing any of this as you pull him with you.
I'm just crying and like, oh, we just needed to get to our tutor, Matthew.
As okay, you've pulled Lance along.
And I'm gonna try to get out of there.
Okay.
Sticking to the crowds in the shadows.
Those two are still fighting. She's seen End jump out. So she's gonna, like, the poison wraps around them, comes up like a screen in front of this person, and she's gonna sprint for the alleyway. The orange-haired lady, just getting out of there at this point. Lance is being drug along by you, which means Jasmine. Are you trying to pull yourself onto this horse fully to try to escape?
Might as well.
Make me another athletics check. Bosses, I played with a lawyer
And
for
we
10
do
years.
know that our meetup spot is outside of town. I would have told everyone the meetup spot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Law says if I'm getting away from a guard, I tell them to make a pile of stones at least 10 feet tall and 15 feet wide, with stones no smaller than 1 foot wide in any dimension. That will always require both hands and take hours.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah. I think you're pushing the limits of what sounds like a logical course of action, but you're close there.
I just tell them I need a message delivered to a city that's at least a day away.
That works too, yeah. What did you get?
22.
As you manage to pull yourself on your horse, you're like helping one of your legs over.
There's the Iron Man
The
shot
horse looks
of me
back at you
or
when your
Captain
leg
America
flops
of
over.
me holding the helicopter. Like,
The horse looks back when your leg flops over and hits in the side with like a... and then is going to take off.
oh no, he loves me. He just looks mad and he hates everyone else. Okay?
Oh, okay. I see.
This is my big angry dog that scares away mean boys.
Horse. Scary horse privilege.
Are you Rapunzel? Is this Matt?
Cyrus, you're being drug along by this guard.
You said the most city.
That's
Sorry.
crazy.
When I cut out of her voice, that's me talking as a player.
Yeah.
I'm stumbling with him.
Yeah.
What do I see? You said most of the city's underground.
No, so a lot of buildings have, like,
Okay.
entrances that lead underground.
Do
so
I
it's pretty
see
50-50
sewer
split.
entrances or grates?
No, there are not
There's
sewers.
nothing. There's nothing.
No, with how many buildings are underground, very
Okay.
inconvenient.
Do I see a building with like a drain pipe or a rain pipe or anything like that?
He's taking you along a path that runs next to the stream. The river's really low at this point. It's not really a very impressive river. But he's taking
Okay.
you along the pathway there.
Do I see any buildings along my other side?
Yes, there are buildings along the other
Okay.
side.
Do any of them have rain gutters or rain like where the water runs down and comes out?
Yes.
Okay. Awesome. I'm going to subtly spell cast gaseous form as I get right up along one of those rain pipes.
Yeah.
And as I'm going, like, I'm going to just, right before I cast it, I'm going to go, and I'm going to turn into a gaseous form subtly, and I'm just going to, backwards, the gas is going to go into the pipe, like, and the last thing he sees is going to be my hands and face going,
Okay. He's going to make an attack of opportunity.
yeah,
Yep, okay.
sure.
At the mist.
Yeah, he's going to kick at you. He is going to use some energy for this.
This guard's a martial artist?
All of the guards are martial artists, yeah.
What the?
Not really high level ones, but they have enough energy to infuse an
Oh my
attack.
god.
17 to hit you.
That will
Yeah,
hit.
of course.
Okay.
This is Cyrus.
I have resistance.
He is the broadside of a barn,
All damage.
To all damage?
Yeah, it's in gaseous form.
actually.
Well, let's double check here. You want to pull gaseous form? For me?
I need to... Yeah, okay.
What does it say?
Wood has an AC of 13, therefore Cyrus is easier to hit than the broadside of a barn.
Yeah. Do you have gaseous form?
I can find it.
Okay, let me go.
You have resistance to non-magical damage. With their energy infused, you're going to take full damage, which is a hefty...
Oh, but it's not. It's not all magical. There would still be slashing or whatever his weapon is, right?
He didn't... He's just bashing you with his thing, but he's infused it with energy. So he's not doing any extra damage. He's infusing his weapon with energy.
Sure.
Which is going to be 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, so he hit me.
You still get out of that.
Crack into you. As you feel it hit you like you're solid.
Yeah.
As you pull yourself up this rain pipe, he doesn't have anything fancier than that to do anything about you escaping.
I'm good. I'm going to just look at him as he hits me, and I'm just going to chuckle with like a croaky, like, into the
There's this picture of you, like, I chuckle, and then you get in and just Cyrus, like, okay, you're escaped. Sylphie.
I still have to get out.
Are you doing anything besides pulling Lance away? Are you doing anything fancy to try to escape here?
It's chaos.
There's a lot of chaos.
I'm
But more
fine.
guards are filtering in around this.
I need to get away from these guards.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of there.
You have a decent chance just, like, hurrying along with Lance of getting away. You might get stopped by the guards. Whether they think you're involved or not is another story. So are you trusting your luck, or are you doing something fancy?
I'm going to cast Lesser Restoration on him to get rid of my effect.
Okay.
Does it remove charm?
I have to check. Lesser rest. Blinded, deafened, paralyzed, poisoned.
Oh, it does not.
It does not end.
Charmed is hard to get rid of.
I also even... Oh, I do have it.
Charm him back?
Well, can't you drop your charm?
No.
No.
It's,
greater restoration is required to get rid of a charm target.
you put it out into the world and then, wait for it to disappear.
The other thing you could do is, if you have calm emotions, that will also
Kiss
suppress
it.
a charm.
She does have it.
Not right now.
Oh.
Whatever, I'll just drag him. So if there's any guards coming up towards us, I'm gonna, if there's like a civilian next to me or something, can I cast compulsion?
Okay.
For them to throw themselves at the guard like they're their long lost love that just came back from war.
Yeah, you could.
What's the saving throw?
Or suggestion.
Yeah.
No, compulsion's better.
Yeah?
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I'm gonna use a spell anyways. It's a wisdom save.
Wisdom saving throw?
Wait. Yeah. It's just some civilian on the street.
Yeah, you can make them move. You can just keep making them move towards you.
As you turn towards the civilian, so I'm gonna say, so you're doing this to run interference. You're trusting your luck to try to get out of here. Go ahead and roll me 2 d20s and tell me what you get.
On both? Or mixed?
The highest one.
18.
Okay. As one of the guards is approaching from like the direction you're coming from, it's like, stop! She knew something. We need someone to question. Grab her! And you turn and look at this woman going by, who's
Your
like
husband!
hiding her shoulder. Get your husband back from the war. She's
Yeah. And you don't even have to say anything. You can just literally compel her. You don't even have to say anything like that.
well, suggestion, you have to word it.
No, she did compulsion.
Did you do compulsion or suggestion? I thought you switched
Does
to suggestion.
compulsion do the same?
Compulsion lets you move someone.
Oh, I'll do suggestion.
Okay, sure.
Okay. As she throws herself in between you, you manage to get away from here with Lance. We'll say that you're away. We're going to end combat there. And we're going to take a break there. It's 9:03. We're going to take a break. We will be back in 10-15 minutes. We're going to run a quick 1-minute ad.
Bye.
Stick around to see how their meeting with End and his companion goes. We'll be right back.
Bye.
Hello!
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
This is an Adventure Corp.
This is Adventure Corp.
We are back.
We are indeed.
We had a nice rest on the couch,
Mm-hmm.
and now we are back.
Yeah, I'd like to point out, Jade is still not slept. Right?
No, so you would have had some rest on the travel. Because you didn't, like, ride through the night.
Okay.
So you would have had a place to stay, but it was a lot of travel.
Okay.
Right together and fast.
All right. So I'm in the gutter thing.
Yeah, so we return to you having just turned into mist and seeped up someone's rain gutter, getting swatted by the guard. You riding away with your legs basically paralyzed on your horse, and you running away with Lance having a woman throw herself on a guard as her long-lost husband.
Well, we've established how the guards treat women.
We need to see how we're getting a gauge of the guards in this town. How does the guard react to the woman? Does he
surprised,
ma'am, or does he?
More of the ma'am. No. To give you some context, they were onto you. They watched you with them when they were suspicious of you, and then you came back as an old woman, and they pretty much had figured out what was going on.
I was the whole old woman the whole time.
No, you were with, like, when stuff initially happened, they were onto you, and then you left and turned into the old woman and came back.
No.
Yes.
He turned into the old woman when Lance was sitting on the bench.
Yes.
Before that.
Exactly. There was, the whole kerfuffle happened in the alleyway.
Yeah.
And that's when they got onto you. And then when you left him and Lance there, that's when you went and turned into the old woman. So they
didn't see me turn into the old woman, though.
They didn't, but they saw you leave Lance and an old woman come back and take your spot.
Okay.
So they were onto you. They weren't certain, but they were pretty sure, which is why he was treating you not like.
So I'm currently in the drain pipe, looking under a tiny crack at the man.
No, you see, Your Honor, I was fairly certain that old woman wasn't an old woman, which means it's okay that I was treating her badly.
It could have, yeah.
Could have been a man.
And therefore, 'twas not elder abuse.
Yeah, it could have been a young man. In that case, taking them hostage.
You're right.
Did we have proof they were doing anything?
He's right.
No. Why does that matter?
Therefore, we come down from the felony of elder abuse to just overall assault. I'm looking out of a little crack in the rain thing.
You can wait until they have moved on to find somewhere to.
Okay, I will sneak up into the gutter up top, go down the gutter, down out the bottom into another alley, and I just come out of the pipe. Old woman.
Nigel's mom?
No, stop.
Well, I said the old woman is certainly part of the group.
Drop the spell.
Okay.
Turn into a young boy.
Okay.
Spindly, a little bit of just wispy beard, sandy brown hair, glasses, and looks like he's trying to be a barbarian, wearing a vest with no shirt underneath.
I just had an image in my head that I want Stream to know about. So you know how his illusions aren't, like, physical? So, like, you'd go to reach to pet this boy's head and scruff his hair, and you touch his dick. You're like, what? What is this?
So I look like a 14 to 16-year-old aspiring, like somebody's, like, teenage son that is aspiring to be an adventurer. And looks like he's dressed himself up as an adventurer, and I have a stick that's, like, on my back, like it's my sword.
Okay.
And I'm heading back towards.
And a little bit. You can only go 1 foot in either direction with your illusion.
No, I just keep it the same way.
No, I know. It's just you wouldn't quite make it to the dick.
I don't know what you're talking about.
At least you would miss the dick.
I see. It's like, hey, honey, how...
Just stop.
Damn.
Stop.
You like that?
Don't mime that.
Is that
Christ.
you like that?
Oh, now ruin it. Somebody time run out.
You know what I call that lady? I call that my sneaky trick.
Baldur's Gate time.
Don't anymore.
Okay.
So I'm heading back to the meeting spot.
You'd be heading out of this.
Yeah, heading to the meeting spot.
As we're gonna cut forward to you guys gathering together, there would be a smiling end. The tiefling who is
I'm leading Lance still, and I'm like, come on, you really just have to get this way. I promise. It'll be There's food.
I'm reaching up to Lance once we get there. Lance.
He got charmed.
What's up?
I was able to flip the guard.
Is that voice strictly necessary?
Absolutely, or the illusion would not be complete, Lance.
Right.
And? Looking good?
You know what? I don't care.
Did you get the item?
Jasmine?
Oh my god, filthy. It works on every name in our group.
Filthy, Jasmine? Trust me, it's even better on
Your legs will be back
Cyrus.
to normal.
Cyrus is even the best one.
Thyroid.
Sorry, Cyrus is talking.
Your legs will be back to normal, so you could be sitting more confidently in the saddle.
Yeah, well, and this will be your guys' first time probably seeing my majestic steed, which is a pure black, massive, muscled warhorse with, like, a full saddle with, like, little spikes running along all of the,
Can we ship
all
our
of the harness
horses?
leather.
Holy friggin' shit, Jasmine! Where'd you get that?
Did you kill the other one?
No, I gave it to Jezzebell.
Oh, really? That's so cute.
Kids.
Well, since hers was maimed and eaten.
That's really right.
Mind if I cut in?
Yeah.
How was your thing? Did you get the item?
She just has a talisman between his fingers.
What does
I
it
did.
do?
What is that?
Well, if you must know,
I really do.
I have to look at the name again.
He wasn't prepared for us to ask this question.
Fuck! Everybody shut up!
Guys, this is a really cool
This
item.
is so good, guys!
What does it do?
I turned to Lance. Lance.
It's a presence sealing talisman.
Present feeling.
So you could be anywhere and no one would be able to know you're there?
Precisely.
Really?
Oh, so you can
Is it-
hide your cultivation.
Exactly.
Is it forever or is it just...
No, it's not
Does
forever.
it burn away?
It's for a limited period of time.
What are you gonna use it on?
That's
Hopefully
fantastic.
nothing, but it's nice to have.
Have you... Oh.
I was competing for it in a tomb we had uncovered with, well, your friend you met, Oriver. I had it, and they used a few dirty tricks to get it from me, so I used a few dirty tricks to get it back.
How well do you know this, Oriver?
I've known him since I was a child. We're around the same age and in the same position, although in different families.
What families are you?
Introductions! At this point, I'm assuming you don't feel like getting arrested by the Barkos clan. That was Oriver Barkos, the junior clan leader of the Barkos clan. And I am End Estrig.
He was so young, though.
He's a bit younger than I, but he's talented enough to deserve it. Not the youngest among the junior clan leaders. I am the junior clan master of the Estrig clan.
Of the Estrig clan.
Yes.
What are you guys about?
Well, I believe most people call us the Poison clan.
Really?
Yes.
You would never guess. Oh, I'm your guy's like direct. What is the word?
Biggest enemy.
No, not enemy.
Resistance.
Resistance. You guys know your poison stuff. Unaffected. Doesn't even get in because.
You'd be surprised. I'm not capable of it, but
But if it's poison, I'm completely
Wait,
immune.
they can bypass immunity?
some of the elders have ways
Really?
to.
That's crazy. 'Cause
Like, okay, but if you were to go to them and be like, hey, could you bypass the poison enough to get drunk?
I don't think that you'd be very successful convincing them of that. They're not very fun.
Really? Could you get that strong and help me?
One day I will.
Really?
Make no mistake.
Could you reach out and then we could get me drunk?
Well, I think at that point I'll probably be a lot closer to succeeding the clan, but
We can still be friends when you succeed a clan.
fair enough. You're lucky you've met us as we're this established. There was a time when we were at war with a race that was immune to poison.
Really?
Yes.
What
Really?
was it?
It was a UNT. They lived in the same area we did, practiced the same sort of magic we did, but they're not around anymore. We're not like that anymore, though. That
I
was
would
hundreds of
never
years
know
ago.
nothing about any snake people ever.
Like I said, we're not at war with any UNT anymore.
So you guys are upstanding citizens?
Have been for hundreds of years.
Okay, because I was like really worried you were trying to kill me or something.
Appreciate your assistance on that. You were valuable.
Did you like my effect where I charmed everyone?
Was that you?
Yes.
It was
It does.
pandemonium.
I have an ability where I can charm everyone around me within, like, I don't know, about 100 feet, and then they all consider themselves friends. So, when I was going through the street, they would defend the other civilians, and the guards would defend the civilians if they were charmed, and no one was on nobody's side.
Is that why we're missing a companion?
Which companion?
The guy who was with him that you didn't see until he came out was charmed and still there when everything was, like, calming down.
So, you wanted me to do the distraction?
Sorry,
The distraction.
you are the fiery one.
Yeah, I was doing the distraction for you.
Thank you.
I don't know if you saw it.
I certainly heard it.
Okay, good. Do you work out of the city? Like,
No, I was here for my talisman.
do you think discreetly you could maybe have an envelope of gold end up somewhere? Because I feel slightly bad.
I'm sure you could deliver it.
I
doubt that the Barkos clan is going to be looking too hard for the troublemakers here.
Okay, because
Really?
there was like a garden shop called Benson and Hedges, and I don't know how much of it is left.
I'm going to be going home. I'm sure Oliver would love to get his hands on me.
But
I'm
why-
also sure he would hate for his father to hear what sort of talisman he was coveting.
That's why we won't get in trouble.
Well,
Also, we were disguised.
if he gets you alone in an alley, that's one thing. But I don't think the Barkos is going to be out looking for anybody. I'm sure the people there will be rounded up and questioned, and they'll find a good excuse to let this all die quietly.
Maybe on our way home or something, I'll leave some gold at the garden shop.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
It's the present sealing talisman is not exactly what one would call an upstanding item.
I would really agree.
It's useful for mischief, and also if
Thievery.
my understanding of what it takes to make it is correct, it is a blood-soaked piece of white paper.
Oh. Well, pleasure doing business with you.
It was indeed a pleasure. If you ever find yourself in the Estrig territory and I'm around, go ahead and ask. I also study at the Thunderblade sect, so...
Really? Like in clouds?
Yes.
We live in clouds.
I'm going to pull out a small notebook, and I'm going to write a little thing, and I'm going to give him... If you want to come by and say hi, this is our address.
Well, I'll have to look you up.
It's right there. That's our address.
That's why I could look you up, yes.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
I am not training at the sect at the moment.
Well, if you
Maybe
ever
be
come
a
by
while.
for a visit,
Hopefully our paths cross again.
Of course. This is very exciting.
I think you get along with our friend 62.
Not ringing a bell. But
She's a lady of discreetness.
I don't make too much of a
She
habit of
studies
dealing
an
with
art
those
that she
people.
failed and then he abandoned her.
Common story.
She was going to kill me like 3 times.
You certainly live an interesting life. It's a pleasure to be involved in it. I'm leaving before I get tracked down.
Okay, see ya.
Man.
Girls, ready to go?
As he will turn and head off with his companion, he'll stop and go, you stick around and make sure they don't keep him in prison for too long.
I'm going to turn to Jasmine. Be like, Jasmine, did you know that root beer was made with sarsaparilla?
Are you just a little boy now?
No, I'm just saying it's sarsaparilla. But I
One
think...
What is
sarsaparilla or multiple
sarsaparilla?
sarsaparillas?
Well, a certain amount of sarsaparilla. But
Sarsaparilla.
here's my thing that I was going to ask. Is what type of drink could you make with sassafras?
Sarsaparilla.
Like, I think it would be an interesting drink. Yeah, sarsaparilla. Can you say sassafras? Man, you have almost as much trouble with S's as I do.
It's literally my whole
You
character.
guys are so indecisive.
We head to hand in our quest. Eventually,
Yeah,
I get to
I pull a chunk of glass out of my flesh
And then I heal
from
her.
getting dragged through the window.
Yeah.
Well, let's see if proof.
Jasmine, are you okay?
Yeah,
Does that hurt?
not anymore.
As you guys drag Lance along back to the law office to see Barrox. What are you laughing at?
I just, every time you say barracks, I'm like, barracks! It's stronghold here! I just finished talking to Turret. He's not very happy with
Barracks.
Drawbridge
Yeah.
currently.
We did it. We
It's
solved.
Barrox.
I know.
We
He's
saw-
not very happy with drawbridge,
Yeah.
but they had Moat mediate for them, so they're able to get past their indifferences.
Who's on first?
We solved your little problem.
I heard.
It's really hard for a window to be broken when you have to break it.
I put glass on the desk.
Thank you.
That was from her
Glass
stomach.
will help. We had a few people there who can testify that the glass was
Oh, good.
unbroken until that
Um,
character went flying through it.
Do you spend a lot of time in this town?
Yes, I do.
Could you discreetly make some gold
It
show
feels
up
really
somewhere?
bad about the gluten
Yes,
garden shop.
I will make sure some gold arrives.
I put
at the
100
garden
gold in
shop.
an envelope, and I'm like, Benson and Hedges will probably want this.
I'll make sure it arrives.
Okay, good.
Thank you very much for your help.
Probably
You're
don't.
going to help with the ants.
I will. I will
Promise.
arrange a meeting with
Promise.
a certain Barkos.
Oh God.
My word is my bond.
I'm really excited because then she can start her business up again without it being completely destroyed and infiltrated by ants.
I've sent a runner ahead. When you arrive at Gusan,
Sorry, Law just put something unhinged.
What did he say?
I'll give you $100 if you kill Jasmine.
he says, I demand you stay dealing psychic damage. Every list asks us one
Where's the
psychic
camera?
damage. Psychic damage, you mean? Isaac,
the
I'll give you $100 to kill Jasmine.
Point me at the camera.
Law! You already said you gotta hold on to your money.
You're looking
Stop
at me?
it. Stop setting bounties.
Deal.
Deal. As, yeah. I can't guarantee an immediate meeting, but at least this elder will have heard about you, and I imagine they'll be interested.
We are pretty persuasive and get things done.
To be clear, that leaves us even.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yes.
Excellent.
Minus the drinks that you owe us.
The drinks that I owe you,
Yes.
I'm afraid I don't drink.
Oh no, we do. You can have water.
Master of poisons.
Pardon?
Isn't that your whole thing?
No. No, certainly not.
Never mind.
Well, pleasure meeting you. I was kidding about the drinks.
Unless you want to hang out with
Unless you
us.
want to.
I would if I could make time, but I'm afraid I can't.
Okay. Well,
But if you ever need me, you know where to look me up.
we'll anything you want grabbed in Gusan while we're going through. We're coming back this way.
I can't think of anything I need there. It's been a while since I've visited, but
All right. Well, thank you.
very welcome.
We'll go
And
fetch
thank you
our.
once again.
And remember, we were never here.
And no one definitely.
As a lawyer, I'm not the best.
We
on
were
the
never here.
subterfuge.
And you
but,
can neither confer nor deny that someone burnt up most of Benson and Hedges.
I see no reason to bring up our conversation.
Oh, good, good. Well, ladies, should we leave?
Yeah.
Okay.
Safe
We
travel.
can always sleep on the road, I think. Might be just good to get out of town.
Oh, Cimaro's here. Hello, Cimaro.
Oh,
Welcome. He said,
yes.
okay, Mike Tyson at Tulger. That's Dan who's doing it, actually.
Sorry, I was doing that, Tim. Long time no see.
You guys have arranged a conversation for the proprietor of the Warm Warren.
In Gusan?
No, in Malova, in order to get the Myrmidons dealt with.
I want to go talk to her before I leave.
Yeah, you guys can make your way over.
I'm gonna go in.
Hello.
I fixed your problem.
You did?
Yeah.
Because they're still here.
So, we talked to this lawyer guy that knows the person you want us to talk to get rid of them.
Alright.
So we did a favor for him, and he's going to set up a meeting for you to talk to them to get rid of your ant problem.
Oh, when I get my hands on them. No, I suppose I won't do anything. But at the very least, they won't be able to ignore me if I'm in front of their face.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I told,
If you'd like to spend the night, pick a room.
I told you I would help you with your problem.
You
Isn't there
have
only
not lied.
one?
I greatly appreciate it.
We appreciate it.
I would be more appreciative, but I've been perpetually pissed off, and I'm not the best at ignoring that, so you'll have to forgive me.
Do you want a room tonight?
I think we should.
I'm gonna pick glass out of her shoulder.
I'm like, I think we should just hit the road, guys.
Depends if she wants to sleep first.
Yeah, do you want to? Well, she could sleep in the cart.
I'm fine.
I could really use a night's rest.
Oh yeah, Mr. Poison Pants over here.
Also, we can't sleep in the cart because your sister doesn't like us.
Well, we do have a second cart to pick up in the morning.
I have a cart for my witchy staff! I'm going to become a witch. And I'm going to fill it with everything. And I'm going to bring that cart around everywhere. I have a horse for it!
Yeah, we're down to 1 horse per cart, but that's not a big problem.
Well, no. We have Unicorn, Jasmine's horse, Lance's horse, Sylphie's horse.
And the unicorn doesn't pull.
Yeah, and Sylvie's horse is currently the one pulling the cart.
No. Oh, my other horses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we have 5 horses total.
Pick up another horse.
You have the unicorn, which good luck getting it to pull a cart.
Okay, I will buy just another heavy draft horse to pull the. So that way, and I'll buy the other heavy draft horse off you, if you want.
No, it's my horse. It's gonna go on my cart because Lance is riding my horse.
Yeah. If you want a heavy draft horse, or a medium draft.
Okay,
horse?
here's what I'm gonna do.
I'll buy one of the horses.
I'm just going to buy 2 horses, 2 heavy whatever horses to pull the.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
80 gold for 2 heavy draft horses.
Okay, I pay that, and then that way
You're also going to need saddle and tack,
Sure.
which is another 20 gold.
Sure.
So 100 gold total.
Okay, so now I have my own horses to pull the cart with my sister,
Yes.
and then other people can have their horses for whatever they want.
Jasmine, now that we have a second cart, you can sit in the cart with me.
Alright.
Or you can ride your
Yeah,
really
I guess-
cool horse.
I guess
Can I
you guys
pet
will
your
be in the
horse?
cart.
And then, yeah, Lance, you'll be riding
Lance
your horse.
really wants to meet
You'll
your
be
horse.
scouting. You'll be
Yeah.
You
Out
are
and
free
about.
to try.
Lance,
I'm going to go take a bath.
a warm one and then a cold one.
here. I'll heat the water for you, Lance.
I'm going to a bathhouse.
Oh, do they have bathhouses here in this backwater?
Wait, yeah, this is kind of...
So Lance is going to start walking away.
I feel like he's really.
Best of luck to him.
He's usually a lot more.
He's really much in pain today.
He's
and
been
when-
embarrassed because he's rolled 3 times tonight, and it's been a 1, a 1, and a 2.
Every time that Lance gets hurt,
And then he's failed some saves.
he gets in a mood.
Yeah.
He gets really like grumpy and.
Well, it's hard when he consistently fails at every possible
Would
opportunity.
Lance be an earshot of this conversation?
Probably not. No. I feel like we're tactful enough to not speak him behind his back.
Have you met
That
this
hard.
group?
Sylphie's not that bad.
Cyrus, I feel, would at least wait
Yeah.
until he's out of the room. Like Jasmine, and then we might have been like, yeah, Lance, it's really blah.
Man, it's really sad that Sylphie is dating Lance out of pity. Boy, I hope he doesn't overhear me saying that. Yeah.
As you may all take a long rest in the warm warren.
I'm gonna go find Lance at the
bathhouse.
bathhouse.
Okay. Is that a bathhouse?
It's just the river.
This is
the
this
little,
is
like,
the
deeper
capital
river.
of the Barkos clan. It's not like a city, but it is a large town, and it does have bathhouses and things like that.
Oh.
I'm gonna go to the bathhouse.
You go to the bathhouse.
The tree with
You
a
would
pond
find
behind it.
Lance in a cold bath, just sitting.
Did you guys see a cup and
I'm
a
gonna
straw
kiss him.
on any of the tables?
No,
no
no,
idea.
right on the
Like a
like,
glass cup?
just like
I
he's
haven't
like
seen
laying there like this, and
Yeah.
she's gonna go over his head, right on the lips. Yeah, yeah. the
Spider-Man kiss. from
Spider-Man
Barkos.
kiss. I like Spider-Man kiss.
Hi, Sophie.
How's your
He
bath?
like sits himself up in the water.
Did the
and
warm
turns-
one help?
Yeah, a bit. I think it's gonna be a few days before I'm back to normal, but
It is a few days. We talked to them and they said it could take a couple baths and stuff.
I think I pulled everything on my neck. That's what she said. Shoulders.
It was just tense. I don't think it's pulled because I looked at it, but I think it's going to be a lot of pain. But guess what? We have a cart you can sit in.
Yeah, I guess so. Eh?
Yeah. And I'm gonna make it the witchiest little cart I've ever had.
Yeah.
Gonna have salmon. Are you okay?
I'm just upset and deciding whether it's because I'm in pain or if I should be upset.
About?
Been a lot of pain, and it feels like everyone's gone out of their way to hit me while it hurts, or bump me, or pull me, or push me over, and Just thought they cared about me more than that.
Did I do it?
A little bit, but...
Because I was
Feel
trying
it's
to
intentional.
help. Because it was massaging your back because your muscles were tense. But I'm sorry if it wasn't my intention.
Thanks.
I don't think they hate you. I think they're doing it because they're your friend and they're very silly sometimes. And that's not a good thing, and I'm not excusing them. But I think maybe if it helps, you should look at it with a little more they love me behind it.
Maybe I'll wait till I hurt less to decide.
That's also a very good thing to do. Do you want more alone time?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go get the massage. And when the kids, I want to ride again and leave.
He will, when you come down, like, pat you as you do.
Yo!
Thanks, Sylvie.
We got a party raid.
Oh, Cimero rating with 1, Fluffy Panda rating with 4. Hello, Fluffy. Hello, Cimero. Thank you so much for the raid.
Are you guys married? You always show up together.
They play
They play together.
They're married.
They're married.
Husband.
I didn't tell them, I promise.
Hello,
Nothing happened in
raiders.
Vegas.
Welcome to the stream. You guys have good timing. So you leave Lance in the water there, recovering from... he definitely has some pulled muscle. Nothing like sprained, nothing like torn, but definitely like pulled.
I'm going
pretty
to
hard by
not
the
have another
paralysis.
bath, and I'm instead going to run back to everyone.
Okay.
And I'm gonna get Cyrus.
Law says I ship it. Cimero says everything happens in Vegas.
Yeah.
What happens in Vegas gets spread to the
Yeah.
friend group.
You
It's
walk
just-
in, me and Cyrus are just like, yeah, he's just so terrible at everything he ever does.
So, Sylvie, you return to the Warm Warren. You would, at this point, get a genuine warm smile from the proprietor, who has gotten news that she has a meeting arranged the next day. She would welcome you with open arms as you come in. There's some food set out.
I'm just kind of her savior.
At the moment, yeah.
They can put it back
And I'm gonna get everyone together.
Okay, you gather
What?
Jasmine and Cyrus.
right here.
So, Lance is feeling a little down
We noticed.
because of us.
Oh?
He feels like when he's hurting that he just gets like pushed around, and like you guys kept like hitting him on the back when he had his really bad back, and I tried to massage it, and it doesn't help him when it is in a really big bout of pain, and so maybe we should apologize.
Like a group apology?
Yeah, but genuine.
Well,
Because he
Yeah.
doesn't feel like anyone really likes him right now.
okay. Sorry, Sylvie. I didn't mean to make Lance feel like that.
He's a job to do.
Not when you hit him because he's already hurting, that isn't his job.
I was trying to help.
Yeah, so was I. I told him to look at it with a little more, like, maybe, like, think that they love you behind it, but I don't know. We should just apologize.
Good point.
And then listen him out.
When you say listen him out, that means like we don't talk until he's done talking.
Yes.
Can we do that?
I'm going to struggle.
That's why
But-
I'm asking these questions.
Her suggestion is like, I'm going to admit, I'm going to be the worst at this one.
I'm thinking that you guys can do it.
You
I also-
have to as well.
I think I can do it too.
Okay. Well,
All right. Do you need any support?
no. We're all doing it together. We're fine.
All right.
Probably tomorrow, though. Let him come home.
If you start to say anything, do you want me to stop you?
No.
Okay, just let you buck?
Yeah.
All right.
He doesn't like... It's not because... He likes me for me. You know?
Sure.
What the... Is it because I'm rich?
No.
Is
No.
it because I'm a princess?
No. Part of it, maybe.
Is it the most nefarious reason that he likes me?
Likes you or dislikes you?
He dislikes me?
No.
What did you mean?
He likes you for other reasons.
I agreed with you.
You said or for other reasons.
As you may all take a long rest, if you so desire, Sylphie, just in turmoil at this point.
I said, sure.
So tomorrow morning we're hitting the road, getting all prepped up with Lance. And there's the most awkward group of apology that's ever been in the history.
Could be more.
Like,
never mind.
we're like all ripped up, ready to go outside the town, and then I'm like looking at Lance. And then looking at Sylphie.
He would be like stretching and like grimacing a little bit and trying to like roll his shoulders.
And then I'm
out.
like looking at Lance and like take a step and go to open my mouth a bit. And then look back at Sylphie.
Put the shoulders up.
And then I'm gonna like kind of like.
Everybody all right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You look really good.
Yeah. And then like where Sylphie can see and not Lance, I'm like pointing at like her or me and like who and then
You feel bad, talk about it.
I was kind of avoiding talking about it until I was in less pain. I was thinking tomorrow, but all right. I don't know. Just was in a lot of
awkwardly
pain
cut him
and I
off.
felt
We like you,
everybody-
Lance.
Okay.
Cut him off immediately. We didn't even hear what he said. I'm
Sorry.
gonna hit Cyrus.
Fuck, okay, fine.
I just was really painful, and felt like everybody took that as the moment to pile on. And I definitely think some of it was just being in pain and not being in a good spot, but also felt like nobody could be serious long enough, no matter what I was feeling.
I'm sorry.
Once I hear Sylphie talk, I'm also sorry, Lance.
Do you remember when I got impaled by a boar?
That's what she said.
Didn't he get impaled by the same boar?
I didn't. No, yes, I do remember that.
That was the elephant.
Sorry, what about the boar, Jasmine?
Things happen.
Things happen? Yeah.
Do you have a problem with me?
No.
Does Jasmine have a problem with me?
No.
Okay. I don't know who it was there, but I mean, I could barely stand and you came up and just kind of smacked me on the back.
Well,
And
do what I know
Jasmine
to.
seems to be actively trying to turn Sylphie against me or vice versa, straight up lying to my face.
I can't speak to that.
Whatever. I forgive you guys. Just, I don't tend to show it a lot when I'm in pain, so if I'm showing it, I really mean it.
We see you, Lance.
You're really hot.
Not the time.
Sorry.
His cheeks reddened a little bit. Anyways,
She's right though, Lance. You're really hot.
Shut up.
What?
alright.
As far as I see it,
I like to kick her with a sidekick a little bit.
you've dedicated yourself to keeping Sylphie safe.
Yeah,
I'm doing my best to make you capable of that.
sure.
Lance.
I don't really want to mentor. So if we could just be friends,
Sure.
Lance.
Cyrus.
What would you like from me in a friendship?
Don't yank on my arm when my back hurts.
Okay, valid. Anything else?
Nothing jumps to mind.
Not even stupid voices?
You're fine.
I can keep the voices.
You can keep the voices.
And the disguises.
Yeah.
Okay, good, because I
Not
felt...
that, you know what? Yeah.
No, which disguise? Which one
No,
bothers
it's good.
you?
It's good.
Okay.
Was it the old lady?
I will make up for the
Insight.
Let's just get on the road.
I will make up with the disguises.
Natural 20.
With the slippers and baths and robes.
It's a natural 20. Which one does it give me an inkling toward?
You're not sure what it is. He's not lying to you when he started to say no to the old lady and then seemed to second guess of like, I don't want to give away information. I'm just gonna shut up.
I need to roll here. Can you roll me d20 quick?
Natural 20.
Oh
my
man.
God,
What is happening?
Okay, so I definitely pick up on not the oh fuck. I'm like, you motherfucker. You just loaded the gun. I don't say that, but
Last time someone punches Lance in the shoulder. Don't take it so hard, buddy. Lance doubles over, but yeah, exactly. But you would get, I think, Jade. You would understand that Lance does not understand you were trying to heal him. It had no effect when you did it. From his perspective, you walked up, smacked him in the back while he was doubled over in pain.
Mm-hmm. All right.
As you guys start your journey towards Gusan, you guys have 2.5 days.
I am going to treat Lance like a princess.
Okay.
My 2 draft horses are Tom and Tim.
You write that down.
I will.
He's always in the cart.
Yeah, he was trying to ride Black Snow for a bit, but it's really not working with like his backwards. Even the cart like jolts, and he's probably spending most of his time just like leaned against one of the posts and like rolling it out. By the way, your guys' cart has 2 like fold up walls. They're decent quality walls, a little heavy even to fold up, with shelves on them. One of them has like a cabinet cover that like folds down. With like a wood lattice between it to like hold stuff behind it. The other one has like a leather straps with like hooks to like connect things to. And then yeah, there is a spot over on the side. Both of the pins that hold these things up, gravity could like shake them loose pretty easy. They have just a little bit of like kind of widening on the top so they don't just fall loose from shaking the cart. But if you tied a rope to both of them, you could pull them and they'd both kind of fall out of sight and the sides would drop open. Yes.
I want everyone to know our dud cart that we got made for Fay Lane is now our travel companion.
That's not your main.
Make it as flimsy as you can.
No, we vetoed that. We vetoed that.
And with the way it's designed, it's not the most comfortable for sitting in. You can like spread some like bedrolls out and sit in it fine. But
Well,
yeah.
we hit a bump wrong and the cord gets pulled and the people leaning against the side get thrown off.
Like divers rolling backwards out of the boat on either side.
Yeah.
The next morning,
Okay.
I would wake up in cold sweats. That's for the viewers. No one else notices.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go track down Lance, who I believe is in the cart.
If it's the morning, you guys would be camped around. So
He's in
you'd
his
probably be,
tent.
around the fire or like cleaning up.
Is he in his tent?
Sure.
I'm just asking.
Yeah, the one him and
That's
Sophie have been
nice.
sharing. Yeah.
Okay. Well, then I will.
when
Are you
you-
trying to find him alone, or do you mind if you catch him around people? Because if
It'd
you
be
want to
really
find him
funny
alone,
if you
you
found
could
him
catch him when
with
he's
some
like cleaning up
oxygen.
firewood, or you could pull him aside, or
Yeah,
whatnot.
I don't mind catching him with people.
Okay. So then probably sitting outside his tent,
Okay.
eating some porridge with Sylphie like beside him.
No, I'm in the tent. Yeah,
You're
I
in
know
the
that.
tent.
I'm in my PJs. They're super cute.
Okay. Okay.
Definitely not like traveling PJs. Like
silk pajamas coming out, pulling some of the bramble
little
off the
bit
bottom.
of like a little bit of tea. Like I just love traveling.
There's a little T-weird like dancing on the side of your
I have
cup.
no fucking clue where we are or where we're going, but whatever to that girl. Anyway,
Oh, fucking
she
God.
probably died or something. It's fine. I don't really like
How
kids.
long has it been, Jane?
Hey,
Hey,
how's your back?
better.
Do you want some tea?
Sure.
I give him my tea.
Thanks. Pets the tea weird a little bit.
So, I'm gonna sit, like, I don't know. It's a campsite. I'll sit
Probably
near
all along.
him. Yeah.
Are you like brushing up against a side or
no,
like
no. I want to sit like half
Yeah,
facing him, not like
You pick like a cut
directly. Yeah.
log to sit and like
Yeah.
face him. And he
There's a
looks-
convenient log for set camera. And
Yeah,
purposes.
exactly. Yeah.
I just wanted to apologize.
What for?
Oh, just because no one seems to know how to take your concern seriously.
Oh,
How you're feeling matters. I'm sorry that people aren't treating you well.
thanks. I mean, everyone's been pretty good. Jade was Jade, but thanks.
Just try and ignore her. That's what I do.
Why are you trying to break me and Sophie up? You, I mean, I was a little caught up in everything that was going on with Sophie at the time, but, I mean, you straight up told me that she wasn't interested in me, and she told me you told her basically the same thing,
Mm,
and,
I see.
what's up?
I don't think it's a good idea.
What's not a good idea?
This... I can see the shadow in the tent.
Yeah, I mean, we're not hiding that we've been staying in the same tent.
It's
What?
just...
What do you mean, Jasmine? What?
You want to... like, be your friend forever.
I guess that's, sure.
I don't think dating is the best way to do that. I think you're more likely to get hurt and lose each other.
I mean, we're not gonna lose each other. If Sylphie decides she doesn't want to be with me, then I just go back to being a knight.
I mean, you feel that way now.
So you don't have anything against me?
Not personally. I don't think she should date anyone, but... definitely not someone important to her.
Alright, well,
Same for you. I think, like, how many relationships have you been in?
none. How many have you been in?
One.
Group of experts here.
Well,
I'm glad to hear that it came from a place of care. Please, in the future, don't tell Sophie I've said things I haven't. And I'd appreciate it if you didn't do the opposite either. But I get where it came from. And I get it, I've heard about relationships ruining things, but I'm with Sophie till she dies or I die. Whether that's as her knight or as her boyfriend. She picked me up off the street, and she is the only family I've ever known. And honestly, I'm not really worried about where the relationship goes. I've been more worried about going back and trying another duel with the guard captain. I think I can fucking get him if I can get on horseback.
Fuck, this guy's obsessed.
you're cute. I hope it works out.
Thanks.
I would hate to lose you.
Like I said, not going anywhere.
Yeah, you can!
Have you been listening the whole time?
No. I would never listen to don't make our relationship sound like that!
I'm gonna go get the horses ready. He's gonna stand up and walk away. As you're left sitting with just like,
Yeah.
you can see the shadow of Sophie like sitting up in the tent.
Okay, that was good, but you shouldn't let him know that you were listening.
Oh, I'm supposed to be more sneaky about it.
Well,
I'm like peeked out.
Your face comes out.
listen, you want to hold on to as much knowledge as you can.
I hold a lot more knowledge than him.
That's good. That's good.
You know, he doesn't know anything about dragons. And I know at least 52 facts.
Well, I'm sure that will come up at some point.
As you watch a shadow swoop from overhead. It's a dragon! I challenge you!
It was one of the 53 facts!
If only Lance knew what to do. We have to watch him get swooped.
Just as one of you guys step over by the edge of one of the carts, Cyrus comes flying, tackled by his flame elemental friend. Rips by you guys, flying through the air. Tumble, tumble, tumble. He's like, and Cyrus is like, stop fucking cheating! Punches him in the face with a fire fist.
What are you doing?
Been working on my wrestling, and this guy cheats.
Does he?
The guy, the elemental looks over, and you just hear like a burble of like, looks like coals, like, and he just shakes his head.
I believe your little guy.
Are you playing a game?
I'm with the elemental too.
Okay, all right.
As you guys can see a face peeking out the back of your covered wagon.
You're with the elemental guy?
It's a sister.
As have any of you like seen?
No.
No, it's the first time.
This would be the first time you would see her.
It's really
So
low.
you guys would see Adalia. She's a very like fair-skinned woman. She looks to be about the same age as me, like in her like early 20s. She has green eyes. Oh no, sorry. She has fiery eyes like mine.
Mm-hmm.
And she has actual literal flame for hair. So long tresses of flame that go down her back and shoulders and cascade around.
Cyrus, why don't you have cool hair like that?
I don't know, because it shows up different.
She is so much prettier.
Okay, all right. I feel like it's a great way to chase her back in. Hi, Adalia.
Hi.
You're really pretty. I like your hair.
Do you want tea?
Do you want to meet my little tea beard?
What's that?
I pull him up. This is the cap, and then he'll like float up and be there. And
Is it a demon?
No, he's an elemental.
Is it a demon?
It's not, no.
No, he's an elemental.
Make sure not to drink him, though. He'll die.
She brings like a cup over for him to splash. Get out. Get out. Okay.
He makes it perfectly.
It's very good.
I'm Sylphie.
Hi.
That's
Jasmine.
Lance.
This is, Jasmine, Lance, and Sylphie.
Lance looks like he's like trying not to spook like a deer. So he's
Yeah, this is Adalia, my sister.
Hi.
These are my friends that have been helping me.
It's good you got friends.
And
I'm a pretty girl.
maybe you can have friends too. You don't have to now, but
I'm a pretty good friend.
She keeps untying, and like the flap opens, and she like cautiously makes her way down. Sorry,
I'll step over to her and be like, give her a hand down.
I just need to go throw up.
Okay, all right.
She makes her way over to the tree line, and we'll come back a bit later, like cleaning herself off.
We pretend like we were doing something, but we all
as she
know
comes back,
we weren't.
she's wiping off the ring,
Yeah.
and she looks really scared, and she takes it and swallows it.
Swallowed the ring?
Yeah.
Why? I'm like talking about, why did you do that?
It helps.
To swallow the...
You throw it up, and then so you swallow it until it makes you throw it up, and then you swallow it
I
again.
just swallowed it recently.
Okay.
Does it ever come out the other way?
Maybe.
Okay. Adalia?
I also ate the little dancer in the music box. That
You-
would hurt.
You what?
Little fucking goat for a sister.
I'm going to like try to give her a hug. Will she let me?
Yes.
Okay. Adalia. I'm whispering in her ear so they can't hear.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna die, I
Please,
guess.
please don't eat the dog.
She nods. I wasn't going to.
Okay, good. I also haven't given her the...
I tried eating some of its hair, but it didn't help.
Okay.
Sorry,
It's
it's
so
I don't-
so weird.
It's so cool.
I turned to her and I'm like...
interesting and also just the
Adalia,
funniest
sweetheart?
thing ever.
I love you to death. Do I need to take the dog out of the cart?
No, please don't.
Do you promise me you will not eat the dog?
I'm not gonna eat the dog.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna need the ring back.
The dog if we eat it first.
And
I just feel a lot stronger.
Is that why
this
you're...
way.
and you ate the dancer? Sorry, I'm off my. Just you ate the.
Well, she's saying it loud enough for them to hear.
Oh, you ate the dancer?
Yeah.
I remember how big. Adalia, you're gonna
It's like
hurt.
thumb-sized. Yeah.
You're gonna hurt yourself.
But it helps you so you can see us. Like, it makes you feel more like one thing.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Okay.
But also, do you know the dangers of swallowing objects that don't disintegrate in your acid?
I didn't choke on anything.
It's okay. How about some real food? And this is a test that I'm like, we just made some breakfast. Do you want to try some real food?
Yeah.
Okay, here, come here.
Let's
I'm gonna
make
bring
some
her over like a little
vegetables.
chair. I'll bring over a little table and chair by the cart. Put down some like water, and some juice and some food, just like eggs, bacon, hash browns.
She sits down. She still seems nervous, definitely scared. Like, this has helped, but she does not seem like she's still jumping at shadows a little bit. But out of the cart is a huge difference from before.
I'm going to pull Cyrus to the side
Okay.
with Jasmine
Yeah.
and
yeah.
Lance.
Group huddle.
What are we allowed to say to her?
Not a lot. Please keep it.
So she doesn't know anything about her soul.
No, she is getting it, but she doesn't understand the
Okay,
whole
so
thing.
don't bring up her soul.
No, just probably for the best.
Don't bring up Blackfeather.
Don't bring up demons. Don't bring up Blackfeather. Probably don't bring up torture, death, rape. Don't bring up any of that.
Okay.
I think we're fucked.
No, you can do this.
What? Sylvie has nothing. She was like, tick, tick, tick.
It's like
Nope,
torture,
that's
death,
my
rape.
list of conversations.
Fuck.
And it's just like, hey, been tortured recently? Fuck!
Also, Law said, "Please don't eat the dog." That's the most D&D sentence ever spoken.
So I'm just like, look, just be nice. Try not to get in her face too much.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? She might just be friendly.
Okay.
Talk to her if she talks to you. Try to engage her. Probably don't try to touch her. You know what I
Gotcha.
mean? Like baby deer.
Okay. Tangent. Whose fucking horse is that?
Which horse?
The big fucking black one over
Yes, yours.
Oh yeah, that's your fucking demon.
there. It's mine! I'm gonna run over to it.
Oh god.
Hi! I'm just gonna rub against it and it loves me.
I'm gonna walk up.
If you don't mind me interjecting, I don't think it would love Jasmine.
About Jade.
I'm fine with that being different, but if it's summoned from where it's summoned from, I think it would very particularly snub Jasmine a little bit. Not to the point of disappearing, but it's an offer. Story beat offer.
Oh man. We'll table it.
Okay,
I'm undecided.
alright. I'll let you think about it.
I'm gonna
For
walk
now,
up.
it's ambivalent.
Okay, ambivalent
I'm
to
gonna
that
walk
Jasmine.
up to Jasmine with black snow and be like, "You see the upper? Look at them. You see the opportunity."
Oh god.
I mean, it's probably gonna be necessary, right? Big horses, dominance, like... He'll just be uncomfortable
I
if he
mean,
doesn't
look at
have
my
someone to, you
Pretty
know,
little
get under
lady.
him. Yeah.
Why am I
No, I think that
Lance!
she'll be useful,
What
I
are you
think.
talking about?
Take your horse. I don't know what I was doing.
What?
Take your horse.
She's
Alright.
offering Black Snow as a,
Girlfriend.
Broodbear.
well,
The
yeah.
black horse.
Isn't that a summoned mount?
I don't know. What do you mean?
Alright.
They could still be boyfriends.
If that's what I think it is, that's not a horse, so...
They could still be boyfriend, girlfriend.
Okay. I'm gonna take the horse. Also, Law, when we were talking about the offer, he said I could hear the horsey eye roll. Ugh, this bitch. Lance will pull the horse away. Adalia gets through breakfast.
Does she eat on her own?
Yes.
I'm gonna lean to her. I'm like, Adalia.
Yeah.
This is the first time you've eaten on your own since I saved you.
I ate a couple apricots when you weren't there.
Okay, good. Good. Wait, what did you do with the pits?
They're dried. There's no pits.
Oh.
I thought she was gonna say I swallowed them like I fucking
Okay.
swallowed the ring.
Alright.
And the fucking doll!
Also, the book you gave me to read.
Can you, Adalia? Can you
It's just Glendale.
can you give me the ring and the stuff when it, you know?
I only have half a pillow.
No.
Okay, just be careful, please. I want you to hurt yourself.
Just... It just feels more... It's got pieces of me in it, and I don't get it all back, but I just feel stronger and
Okay.
braver and
Alright.
a little angrier.
So I don't know, and you might not remember this. What we're trying to do is I'm trying to get you to the Yettlen clan.
I know, you told me.
Okay, well I wasn't sure if you remembered. So we can put you back together.
Yeah.
Make you whole again.
This is closer.
Alright.
I don't want to give it up.
Okay.
Sorry to interrupt your sibling moment. Totally get those. So, there was a little black orb.
I have it.
I don't need to ask my question. I'm good to go.
I'm gonna go back. It was nice meeting you all.
It's really good to meet you.
Alright.
I'm sorry if I've been a burden.
You're not a burden. You're good.
No, you've been fine.
This has been a really fun adventure.
Can you pet the dog for me? He really likes it under
Oh.
the chin.
Did you name him yet?
Dog.
Dog still?
It's a pretty good
What
name.
about, like, Doug? It's like Dog.
She turns and starts to climb back
Alright.
into the wagon.
Bye, Adalia.
Should start to tie it closed again.
I'm like, little fist bump.
As
I'm
is
naming
any-
my horse Dimitri.
Dimitri and Black
Dimitri
Snow
Death
sitting
Rain?
in the stable.
Yeah.
as
Dimitri.
HORSEFUCKING.
Jesus Christ!
Sophie,
Hang on. It's Dimitri, also known as White Coal.
Wait, call for Black Snow?
Oh. Is anybody getting up to anything else?
no, I'm just
Then
continuing
shifting our-
traveling.
I'm gonna bug Cyrus as we're traveling to catch me up on everything that's happened since we ran into that weirdo in the cornfield.
And thus forth, I begin on the retelling of our
Is it White
journey.
Coal or-
White Coal.
And I do it in that voice. I turn into an old-looking man in a robe, and I'm like, "Do you remember? What was the last thing you remember, Jasmine?"
I remember this annoying little girl bugging us about, like,
Ah,
her farm burning down or
The
something.
one in the torn, bloody dress. Yes. All
As you
right.
catch her up on it.
'Tis a great place to begin.
Hang on, Isaac.
And I go through and I tell her.
No!
And on the
All
third night, the stars aligned, and we ran into a gigantic thunderball. Trust me, it was terrifying.
Whoa.
You nearly shit yourself.
That doesn't sound
I
like it.
said nearly.
As eventually you all arrive at Gusan, the capital of the Yettlen.
Finishing my set. Jasmine, Gusan, I'll have to finish my story another time. I
So
turn
the
back to
Yettlen
Cyrus.
clan territory is a very strange territory to go through. The Barkos is mostly forest. The Trill clan has a lot of water and valleys. The Yettlen clan territory is reminiscent of an old battlefield spread across a massive territory. There's a few spots where you find fallen towers leaned over, deposited just in the countryside. Nothing around them, it seems. Quite a few of them have warning signs set up, warning of guardians and to stay away. Others of the unstable ground beneath them. You find the burnt-out remnants of buildings scattered, and just stones out of place. Massive pieces of earth in impact craters on the ground.
Jesus.
As you get closer to Gusan,
So cool.
It becomes worse and worse. There are whole sections of highway that are raised too far out of the ground, and the stone is much older than the rest, and then it comes down and meets ground again, and more modern highway takes its place. It looks like someone took a handful of city and just kind of sprinkled it like salt over the landscape. And where this gets most concentrated is where you would find Gusan. It is a strange mix of the occasional upturned building that has just been built over, like a tower on its side that someone has just built over to make space for houses, an ancient house that seemed to have landed right side up and is in good enough condition to have spots patched up and built into, modern buildings that have been built in around the sides, and the roads are the weirdest part. There are very distinct highways that are completely different and half destroyed by some sort of traumatic event that happened over them, and then whole pathways of modern roads through the town of Gusan.
Did you just traumatize cement?
Yes, exactly. And as you get towards the far edge of Gusan, the northern edge, it becomes more and more complete. Not in the untouched sense, but more and more of it is broken bits of an ancient city that doesn't seem to belong here. And eventually, you guys would arrive at the Yettlen clan mansion.
This place is
here.
epic.
I will go up. Hola.
As you guys arrive at the gate, which is this this massive wall that cuts off the compound, and you can see it stretches around what looks like it would have been an ancient church at one point. The spire collapsed in on itself, takes up a whole kind of half of the mansion grounds. The other side is all clan compound. Living quarters, training quarters, meeting quarters. And then above this this gate, half gold, half black, is this giant circular seal with, there's nothing directly inscribed upon it. There's stuff kind of suggested at, like there should be symbols running across it, and it's just this giant golden disc that hangs over it. And the guards are all dressed in the same sort of very flowing white robe, and both of them have a circular stamp on their forehead. Like they've been branded, but it's raised instead of burned
They
in.
can go into the club
And
for
it
the rest
doesn't
of the
look
night.
scarred. It's too clean to have been scarring.
Hello.
Welcome.
I don't know if word was sent ahead by, I had mentioned the person's name,
Barracks?
by a man named Barrox. He told us that I'll mention the clan chieftain or person, elder that he told us to talk to. He said he was going to send ahead, letting this person know that we were on our way.
Let me give you the
Find
name.
that fucking name, damn. Find it. Also, you can go on World Anvil and look at our cool world. Yep.
Where is his name?
Elder.
We're also available on Anvil World
Yes.
to see our cool anvil.
Mm-hmm. And on Smith Hammer.
Does it happen to be Galira?
Could be.
Okay.
Does it have a name called Galira written down with no notes next to it saying where she's from?
Maybe.
That is not it. Parindion is not present in the complex.
Parindion?
Okay. Do you know when he's back?
I do not know his comings and goings. He is rarely seen.
Okay.
What is your business with Parindion? No word has reached me of your coming.
Looking for a favor and a service from the Yettlen clan. That is very important to me.
Many would like a favor and a service from the Yettlen clan.
It's the repairing of a
Well,
soul.
and many cannot pay back something of value. I feel like I would be able to compensate.
You can just be aware your best bet is probably at this point to present the letter that is from the Thunder.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
That's probably your best ticket in.
He gave us a letter?
Yeah, the
The
Thunderblade
Thunderblade
clan gave us
gave-
a letter.
Oh.
Gave Jasmine a letter.
Oh, yeah, if you have the letter.
Yeah, we have a letter from the Thunderblade.
Fire it up. Yeah.
He takes it, turns, and will hand it off to a messenger that will run it into the compound.
Fucking ring-a-roo every time we have to get into a place.
Yeah.
All the way back, all the way to the front.
You imagine that if they just let people in, there would be a very long quew of people who want to go into the clan compound.
This is creepy. I don't know.
I
don't think they're as
believe that.
popular as they think they are. Okay.
They are exactly as popular as they think they are.
I don't think you know the world.
Okay,
I
you're right.
think,
You're right. I bow to your wisdom.
Thank you.
As you'll see a halfling man making his way out as he comes. He is wearing the same white robes that seem to drag behind him without actually like dragging across the ground. They just kind of drift behind him just above the ground.
Really cool.
Hello,
Hello.
Hello,
I am Farim.
I am
Already.
Cyrus.
I'm the clan head of the Yettlen clan. Your letter demands a meeting with me and the elders.
Asks a meeting. I have a matter of some import to myself, and I think you might be some of the only people that I will be able to get help.
I welcome you to our clan hall. Enter.
Thank you.
The gates will open.
I'm going to bring in the cart, and I'm going to talk to Adalia once we get in, kind of
Okay.
thing.
Yeah.
Adalia,
Yeah.
are you up to coming in? You don't have to talk, you can just sit while I talk. But I think it would be good to have you.
Did you eat her ring today?
I'm gonna find out.
Do I have to?
You don't have to, but
We're
maybe
making
I might have to come get you at some point in time.
If you have to.
Okay, did you eat the ring today?
Yeah.
And the dancer?
Yeah.
Okay. Not the dog?
I don't want to eat the dog, Cyrus.
Okay, good. At this point, I'm just bugging you. Don't worry about it.
I don't like it.
Love you.
I love you.
Okay, I go into the hall.
As you guys follow him in, and he leads you up. And the pathways here are all that old road that you guys saw, but the best kind of preserved sections are, and you can tell the ground that you're on, it is raised above the rest of the city, and it is starkly different from the soil of the city around it. Like something from another place has been shifted here. And yeah, you can see that church that has kind of collapsed, a couple of smaller buildings that are in good shape that look very ancient, and then the whole clan compound kind of built around them. And everything in the compound circles around this one singular building. It seems to be modern. It doesn't seem to be one of
Is
the
it still
ancient ones.
stone or?
Most of it is stone, yeah.
Okay.
And this central building rises up kind of like a pyramid, but more of like a temple style, like ordinary stairs going up, but it is a very large building in the center of this compound. And the very top of it...
You guys are making a lot of noise with the
Where is this one? The very top of it has this big circular building, like a pagoda of sorts coming up, and then you can see a second story of like open windows, and then the ceiling above it that you can see over the like open section. You can see a couple pillars supporting it, and the entire top, even from down where you are, is clearly inlaid with gold. As he starts to lead you up into this temple.
I just smacked Cyrus's arm a couple times in excitement.
There are guards. There are guard posts all the way up the stairs, and every second one has a set of guards standing in it, and every other one is left empty. But every single one of them that you pass, you feel watched.
Alright.
As you guys go up into one of the middle rooms, and it opens into what is clearly I'd call it an audience chamber, but it's more of a sitting chamber. And there are 3 chairs set out. 2 of them are occupied, one by a tiefling and one by a tabaxi. The middle one is left open, and Ferrum goes and sits upon it.
I would step up and just stand in front of them.
We have read your letter. It seems that the Thunderblade sect is requesting that we help you in order to deal with one of their elders' corpses that has been taken by a spirit.
Pretty much.
Indeed.
Yes, and so I'm gonna get into the story about I forget her name. I'm sorry. The
Aratus?
Aratus. So I'm gonna mention Aratus and what happened, and how we helped ferret out some problems.
Are you telling the whole story? Like about
I'm not going to tell the whole story. I'm going to just, like, the Cole's notes that this happened, she passed away trying to ascend, she was taken by something, and has ran off, basically, and they letting them kind of know.
A revenant is a difficult thing to deal with.
Yeah.
The soul is not easily commanded even for us. They have a singular purpose to them. I cannot help you destroy the soul, but trap it for a time, certainly.
I think if you were able to trap it, I think the Thunderblades would be
Quite capable.
that would help them a lot.
We cannot easily ignore the request of the Thunderblade sect. However, there are concerns that
Okay.
it would be wasteful if you are not capable.
If we're not capable.
We have debated.
Alright?
We are not willing to give you a seal of command. However, Five Roots has suggested that we give you an object bearing the seal.
Okay.
Or, if someone is willing, send a seal bearer with you.
Okay.
How does the seal work?
The seal is an artifact left behind by our ancestor. Our ancestor became an angel of mercy, one of those charged with ferrying spirits from this life to the next. They left behind a seal. Those blessed by it may exert some command over spirits.
Okay. Well, whatever you guys deem appropriate, like sending someone, giving us an item, giving us a seal, whatever you think would be helpful would be very needed and appreciated to help the Thunderblade sect and deal with this revenant. It's already hurt many people in an affected Trill clan, and there's been casualties.
I understand you have been given an object to destroy the corpse.
Yeah.
Have we?
Yeah.
Sorry, out of character, have we?
Yes.
What is it?
She was given a pill to give to the corpse.
Oh, yeah.
I thought it was
That
a little
was a
symbol.
talisman,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, sorry, it was a talisman, yeah.
Yes, we've been given something to destroy the corpse.
The seal will help you,
Alright.
but if it has truly taken the body of an elder of the Thunderblade sect, the talisman is perhaps your only hope of denying it the use of that body.
Okay.
The seal will be able to slow it,
Well,
and then once the body is destroyed, trap it in a vessel.
sure. Whatever you guys think you'd be willing to help out with.
I'm going to pinch Cyrus and be like, aren't we here for something else?
I know, I'm dealing with this first.
Very well. A gourd will be provided.
Alright.
Oh my
Is that the
God.
talisman thing?
The seal will be imprinted upon it.
Okay. And then we could use it to capture the...
You may,
It's
if
Master
you are capable.
And his pumpkin.
The gourd with the
Yeah.
garden inside it. If you are able, it will be able to contain it for a time.
All right.
A month, perhaps 2.
All right. On another note, the letter told you them to help me, right? Or what did it say?
It asked them to help you deal with Aratus, and it
Okay.
mentioned that you had another request as well.
I do
But
have
most of it, the most
was
help you could get you
Aratus,
was
yeah.
a meeting with them.
if you have, if you're willing to listen, I have another request that I would really appreciate personally. I'm going to take out the black gem and hold it out to her. My sister was involved with a person who did horrible things to her and broke her mentally and physically, and in the process experimented on her and ripped her soul apart out of her body. This is one piece of it. There are 3 other pieces that I have been able to collect, and then whatever resides in her. I wanted to come here and see if there was an option to have her maybe healed. I was offered by a demon to heal her. I chose not to go down that route, and I don't want anything to do with that. I just tried to get my sister back, and I thought that you guys might be able to help me. I'm willing to pay whatever price you want.
We have all the pieces.
I have all the soul pieces.
The rogue hand reaches out for the black sphere.
I hand it to her.
He will take it,
Or him, sorry.
look it over.
Throws it against the wall.
He eats it.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Okay.
Candy corn. As he looks over the black sphere that contains one of the pieces of your sister's being. There are none capable here who could put this back together. There is a place where it could be put back together. But
Where's...
none but our clan's learners are permitted to go there.
I'll become a learner.
What do you suggest?
It is a dangerous journey.
Jasmine's mother's house. And then we
Oh my
deal
god.
with all of
If
the
you
things
really
at once.
wish for an opportunity to go there, you would only be allowed if you were accompanying one of our prodigies, and we would need to trust you without question.
I'm a great bodyguard.
I'm willing to do whatever I have to do. Just name your price.
A soul bond.
Okay?
Should they be harmed, so are you.
Fine.
They
Like-
are not reversible.
Oh, so it's for... Sorry, out of character. It's forever?
Yes.
But is it our fault if someone attacks them? Like, if
we
we
would only
don't...
send one who is committed to the clan and the well-being of its future generation.
I am just asking, because we need to know all of the details of you entering us forever.
As a voice would speak up, coming up the steps, and through a doorway on the side, you are as greedy as ever, Farron. As you guys would see an elven man entering, looking to be in his middle ages, maybe pushing towards 50 in human years. And they look over at him as he walks down the steps of this. There's no footsteps as he approaches, though. He seems to leave no trace as he steps down into this chamber.
What is it with everyone that gets massive power, the first thing they do is learn how to fly?
He's not flying, his feet are touching the ground.
Because it's cool shit.
It's useful though, and it's one of the stages of development in this place is being able to walk on air.
Oh yeah, of course.
It's just like a bro thing. Like, if you can't fly, you're not strong enough to be part of my clan.
Oh, you're not in the flying?
Well, no, everybody tries to,
Be a wizard.
well, no, they try to act like excellence, and excellence is wizardry, right? So everyone is going to try to imitate, right?
Yeah,
Imitation
it
is the greatest piece of flattery.
As they turn and look, and a sour face comes over the tabaxi as they... Parindion.
Hello.
I shut my mouth. I'm like, I'm letting this play out.
Yeah.
I said I greet him.
As he looks towards you guys, he seems to kind of look past you, like he doesn't quite look directly at
Ooh,
you.
another wizard.
Fucking, I hate people that are good at their job because they're just like.
As he gives a slight nod,
I don't hate people who are bad at their job.
A slight nod.
I just hate
I am
everyone.
interested in their troubles, and I may take whoever I wish into the city. I hope you will not begrudge me for exercising my privilege here. I have earned it. As you see the tabaxi's face sour even further, but the tiefling waves at him and looks over. You have indeed earned it. If you wish to take them in, you may. But as ever, you are responsible for their actions. Your service is valued, Parindion. We would hate to lose access to the city. Would we not, Farron? Well, it's out of my hands. We need to take them to the seal first. Well, actually there's no point in using it if you all die. We shall prepare a gourd when and if you return.
Alright. I'm going to turn to him. Do you require a soul bond?
Are we gonna get hurt for whatever you get hurt for?
Come with me so we may speak in person.
Alright.
So you'll turn and start walking.
It's a fucking illusion.
Yes.
I hate wizards.
Well, it's actually a projected image.
As
Just go do your own dirty work sometimes. I don't know.
Ye will walk you guys out of the temple,
Cyrus
out of a different staircase that leads down, not towards the front of the complex, but towards the side.
Cyrus turns to them. He's like, I need you guys to feel just happy that you can bask in the radiance. That is this level of wizardry.
I wonder if he's single.
I'm no wizard. So he starts
Oh,
to
he's
lead
right there.
you down the steps. This just soundlessly walking in front of you, and at the base of the steps, you see that that like roadway, the older roadway, meets the base of this, and standing is a mirror image of the illusion in front of you.
Is mirror image up too?
Until the illusion steps into him and they merge.
Is he
and
scared
become
of
one.
us? What is this?
As you guys find yourself standing at the base of the steps of this temple and him on the edge of this roadway looking up, and he grins.
Well, thank you for speaking with me.
Your story interests me.
It's
Come, let's find somewhere quieter to talk
All right.
around here. But I am Parindion.
Nice to meet you.
Hello. I'm
How hot is he?
He's an attractive 50-year-old.
Rich, powerful,
wizard.
I do not have any formal title. but
good with your innards.
I am the one who guides our learners through the city.
Okay.
They said
This is-
something about you're the only one that gives them access.
I am the only one among the family willing to travel there with any regularity.
Okay.
Oh, so it's like you're the only one with access because they're too scared.
It is a dangerous place. I
Well-
have certain restrictions and privileges that allow me to travel there,
All right.
and
Well,
I have taken the role of leading my family through it. As he's walking with you now,
I'm
leading you guys down
talking
this
to him.
pathway.
Well, I'm not sure if you've heard, but besides, I have my sister here who's had her soul ripped apart.
In due time.
Okay.
But I have heard your conversation, at least. I have been notified of your coming twice now. Once long ago and once now.
Yeah.
Long ago, like a prophecy.
I wouldn't call it such a thing.
Oh, good, because there was a giant that they talked to. It was like, oh, prophecy. You guys are on the prophecy. So now, whenever someone's like, we knew you were coming, I get a little nervous that it's some prophecy thing, because prophecy doesn't exist.
It is perhaps more similar than you would like. As he eventually arrives at one of those old buildings that doesn't fit with the modern style, and heads inside and sits onto a chair. There is a table set out there. There's space for all of you to sit down.
Yeah.
Well, sorry for the trouble with the elders. I am not directly a part of their council, but my voice has weight.
That's pretty good.
All right.
None of the responsibility, just the power.
There is much responsibility, I'm afraid.
So what do you need from us?
I wish the truth for starters.
The truth
A
about...
demon has dealt with your sister and torn her soul apart.
No, a man named Blackfeather did, who was in cahoots with a demon.
With the help of it.
Yes. And we attempted to attack him, and bonds that came up caused a greater demon to be allowed into... And I'll mention the demon's name. Zolstat.
Good job.
And I'll mention Zolstat, but through the before the greater demon even came into the plane, he had already tortured and ripped her soul apart and put it into those items.
And you wish her whole again?
Yes.
She also wishes herself whole, just to be clear.
Yes, I imagined as such.
Yes.
I am somewhat of an unwilling expert in broken souls.
Did you have your soul broken?
No.
Did
but
you break
I have
someone's
a piece
soul?
of a broken soul held within me.
Really?
Yes.
Whose?
All right, let's try not to pry him for all his information. Let's try and get his help, guys. Come on.
I am well and tired of respectful young masters coming through to walk through the ancient city. I welcome your questions, and I will answer what I can.
Really? Because I have so many questions.
Mishar is who the soul belonged to.
Mishar.
Sounds like a dragon.
What's your
not
name
a
again? Mr. DM?
Mr. DM.
Parindion.
Caribbean?
P-A-R.
Parindion.
D-I-O-N.
P-A-R.
I-N. D-I-O-N.
Oh,
Parindion.
like Parindion.
So when you say that you keep the city around, like what do you do with the city to make it available for them?
It is not this city. You may have noticed that much of the buildings here are destroyed and do not match the time.
They're in shambles, yeah.
This territory was once the end of a great battle between two floating cities.
Mm-hmm.
One of them fell to pieces to the ground below here. There are two spots where the city was most intact. You stand in one of them, and the other we call the sunken city.
Does there happen to be a white dragonborn here, a red-headed cleric, a brown-haired Barian wizard, and do they happen to find a nightmare, and do they happen to go...
That city is currently floating next to a Lochran, so it is definitely not Echo.
Just making sure.
And Epilogue was the wizard of that city.
Eplum.
A plum.
All right.
The other place, the sunken city, is where the remnants of Mishar gather.
Is it the god or something?
The wizard that once ruled the floating city.
Wizard?
He's a hard-on for wizards.
And I thought he
You
was
can
so
ignore him.
attractive.
Guys, break the fourth wall with me respectfully and keep it out of the game enough to make it
He's
fun.
part wizard. I can't anymore. It just doesn't any. Ick.
You know, wizards really give me that egg factor.
Wizards are great. Moving on. Sorry, a wizard? Mishar was a wizard?
Yes.
And you have a
Mishar.
piece of its soul inside you.
Mishar was called the Soul Alchemist.
Oh.
And
Did they use souls to make things?
yes,
Like, inhumanely.
I do not know for certain. But they were part of the Arcanum as it existed in that day. So, a certain line must have been kept.
I'm assuming they're dead now.
Or it was just a part of their weird traditions that, like, stealing someone's soul wasn't a big thing for them. I really want to look into this now and find out if they were killing people so that they could make potions out of their souls.
Perhaps you will get a chance to ask.
Really? Like when we go?
They managed to preserve some of what remained of their soul in an alchemical liquid.
Can I drink it?
I do not recommend it,
What happened
you
to
can,
them?
but you will become like me, unable to leave the grounds of the old city.
What happened to them?
They fought with Balo.
Oh, God.
I have read about him.
Sorry, that was out of character.
Yeah. And they were slain.
I thought you liked wizards.
Who's Balo?
He's a lich.
Do you know who he is? Or?
Yeah, I read about him.
Oh,
To be
okay.
precise.
He's a lich?
The first.
Oh, the first lich.
Yeah, he's really cool. I read about him so much at the library. I got
Is
to
he
know
a
about him.
wizard too?
Yes.
Fucking knew it.
He is what caused the destruction of the old Arcanum.
Oh wow, what a cool guy.
Many attempts were made to banish him, but failed. Mishar's was one of them.
If only he wasn't a wizard.
Okay.
You know?
I was
So
actually looking into him to help heal her soul.
I understand that his floating city has returned to the material plane.
Echo.
No.
No, Balo.
Can't
Really,
bring up
I've never
floating
heard.
cities and not be specific.
I've never heard of this
There's just
Balo
so
or
many.
his floating city.
I don't even know there's one.
If you wish to put together your sister's soul, you will need the help of Mishar.
Okay.
But she
If
is
we go
scattered
deep enough, we'll get.
and
to the
should
city.
remain that way.
Okay.
I am part of a struggle that goes on in the sunken city between those pieces of her that know enough is missing that they should never reform,
Oh, her, that's nice.
and the pieces of her that wish to make some new whole despite the glaring missing bits. A monstrosity not worthy of life.
So maybe
Okay.
she did mistreat people for their soul.
Regardless, enough of her is destroyed that it is no longer
Can you talk?
Mishar.
Can you talk to the liquid?
Some consciousness flows within me, but not enough of it is gathered in my body for this. There are creatures in the sunken city that seek to gather more pieces. I
So-
have seen enough of them gather for a sentience to take hold. I am certain Mishar could heal your sister. However, if enough pieces are gathered, they must again be scattered. And this is no easy feat.
So we have to gather just enough to get it sentient, and then break it.
It
And
is
if
with
they get
some
her to help.
trepidation that I tell you of this. There are creatures in there, as I mentioned, trying to gather her, and they will attempt to win your aid.
Like they're persuasive, charming, manipulative.
All of the above and more.
Do they chase you down because you have a part of her?
Yes, but none so fervently that I cannot walk the sunken city. It is dangerous even for I, though.
Okay.
I'm Sylphie.
So,
Sylphie. She will reach and shake your hand.
This is Lance.
So
I will be taking some precaution. When we enter, I will seal the city. You will not be able to leave until I permit it.
okay.
Should I expire, you will find your home in the sunken city forevermore.
Inside joke.
And you'll try. Oh yeah.
Now the energy just shifted in Scotland. Sorry, I have a
Song stuck in your head? What did you get on your insight check?
17.
Yeah, it's just on the ceiling.
I was doing the
She
math
wrote
in
every
my
number
head.
that could possibly be.
The extreme will never know.
7 and a 10, 17.
I don't understand the pattern. It's kind of crazy.
You're so mean to me. I was just doing my math in my head.
That Queen's Gambit.
You're looking at Parindion, and he has a kind of refreshingly, like, jovialness to him.
Scary.
Especially after dealing with the like clan head who was so like ready to
Kill us?
take advantage of you. Not really, but like get absolutely a fair trade out of this, or even a bit more. And this is a moment where he becomes serious. You can tell he wants to help you, and that he's not willing for anything to convince you to join him.
You're not going to, like, kill yourself the minute we enter, though, because you want us to stay trapped there.
I would not need to kill myself to keep you trapped there, and I have no desire to trap you there.
You promise?
I have been ferrying children of the Yettlen clan nearly since their ancestor first found his power there.
All right.
That's really cool.
All right. So you're going to come with us.
Yes.
Okay. So my other question is, do I need to bring my sister with us to get her here? Fuck.
Could we polymorph her?
No.
Put her in an iron flask.
No, Sylvie.
He's just playing.
I.
Oh yeah.
Iron flasks are magical items that hold creatures. I'm not saying make her a snail and put her in a flask.
But
Okay. Sorry. All right. I can probably convince her. Hopefully.
Before I take you anywhere, I will prepare you as best I can.
All right.
What do you mean?
You are attempting to gather enough pieces of Mishar for it to be useful to you. All of the pieces of Mishar that have been found have been consumed. I foolishly did the same, and it is why I forever walk only the roads of the old city.
Yeah, but this isn't the first time we heard other people eating weird things today. I don't know if it'll be a laugh.
So do we have to kill the other things that have eaten pieces?
You will not be able to kill them. Mishar sustains them.
Okay.
However, they can be swallowed by something else, and that is an end as true as any other.
So we get something bigger to eat them.
There is currently a stasis kept in the old city. There is the faction that wishes to keep the pieces apart, and the ones who wish to bring them together are all in competition with each other. And there is the third force, the last vestiges of the fight with Balo.
Like items.
Creature and its armies.
Oh, you
Okay.
said vestiges. So I'm not really excited because Isaac uses vestiges every time he mentions any good magic item now.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
That is specifically something Matthew Mercer has as items, are the vestiges of Divergent. But a vestige is just a leftover piece of something.
All right. So we have to, what, break the balance enough so that one of them can get some pieces together?
There are a number of creatures that wish to form a whole. There are a number who could potentially be allies, but will at least come to the aid of any of those attempting to keep separate. I will will list for you the forces at work in the sunken city.
Let me open my notebook, DM.
It'd be a good idea for Sophie to write it down as well.
We could also save this description for next session.
I think it's a good place to do and then finish because it gives you guys something to think about between now and
Sure.
next session.
Sounds good.
How long is this list?
Not very long.
Good.
1 of 42.
A list of your potential allies is a pack of raving goblins, a vampire,
Asterion! Continue.
and, although not an ally, certainly against the Pieces Gathering, a Skull Lord that once served Balo.
But we
Not a potential ally,
could help us.
if we can get away fast enough.
We summoned him there and run.
Alright.
As for creatures that seek to combine, there is a young dragon, although it has been young for a very long time. There is a pack of draconians. There is a creature drawn from the astral plane by the magic here, called only an unspeakable horror.
That one sounds not like a good idea.
And then there are a series of carvings that I wish to take you to that I mentioned before, some of them guarded by the Sladai.
The
Okay.
Sladai. This is when you correct me because I didn't hear you right, Isaac.
Sladai, yeah. Which are slad. That is like a plural.
You know how many times we run into slads in our everyday lives?
It's actually-
It's more than you'd think.
It's actually a slither of slads.
That's where we're going to end for the evening.
Alright. Awesome. Thanks,
a
guys.
slither of slads.
What is with you and slads? Have you married them? Have you decided kissy kissy
He's
frog
become
people?
he's become a amphibian.
Not amphibians.
Amphibiura?
They're
Amphiber?
frog demons.
Fucker?
Yeah.
They are technically elementals, but
He's a
like
furry
chaos
for
elementals.
frogs.
Wait, it's not okay. It's not furry. It's
See,
reptilian.
scaly.
Amphibiophilia.
Okay, folks. That
Okay,
is
anyways,
where we're going to leave off.
Thank you for coming and watching us today with Adventure Corp. We do this every Wednesday from 7 to 11 Mountain Standard Time. Me and Alex stream on Sundays from 7 to 10 doing things like Baldur's Gate and stuff like that. Twitch is the best place to watch us. If you can't get on Twitch, hop on our Discord, chat with us, that type of thing. If you can't watch, get us on podcasts, Apple, Audible, Spotify. And if you want to watch our backlog of videos, hop on YouTube. We have all of our stuff on there. If you appreciate what we do, like, subscribe, follow us, however you want to do that and show appreciation. We love you guys. And we'll see you on Sunday.
This was our 30th episode.
This was our 30th episode, I forgot!
So
Yeah,
awesome. We're going to play a 1-minute ad for anybody that sees it, and then we're going to raid into somebody. So
we're
we
gonna
just
raid.
want
A
to hang...
slimy.
Yeah, well, so Huso said rename them to Vlad, and then Law said that would be a Slimy, and Huso said congrats, thank you! Yeah, it's
So,
very
if
exciting.
you guys want to hang around for a minute, we'll do a quick raid,
Yeah.
and we'll see you guys around.
Okay, folks, that's us signing off. Good night!
Bye.
Goodbye!